Oh my goodness gracious, what a way to kick off the 13th of 14 games on the 2022 Banana Ball World Tour. We are live in Kansas City, Kansas, a look from the sky high above Legends Field. The Kansas City Monarchs, the first team that will ever take on the Savannah Bananas professionally in the young sport of banana ball. And what a special game it will be this evening. A wonderful sight here in Kansas City. The fans pouring in and welcome inside the broadcast booth. Biko Scala here, the broadcast entertainer for the Savannah Bananas. We are fired up to deliver this groundbreaking game to you this evening, live on YouTube as well as the No Filter Network. I mean, this is what dreams are made of right here. This is the 6th city, 7th if you count the 4 games we've played in Savannah that the Nanners have gone to on this world tour, and quite a bit more distance traveled here than any of our destinations beforehand. So let me recap what has gotten us here today, because you know it's a 2016 team that started as a collegiate baseball team. We played 1 game last spring in 2 games rather in Mobile, Alabama. Now, as I mentioned, 6 new cities ventured to. It all kicked off at home in Savannah back on March 11th, a 3-2 victory for the Bananas in showdowns, and the Nanners were victorious 4-2 the following night as well. So then we packed up, shipped down to beautiful Jackie Robinson Ballpark in the middle of the Halifax River down in Daytona, and it was a 3-2 victory once again in showdowns. Those are the only 2 games, the 11th and the 18th, that were decided in the overtime that we have here in Banana Ball. Now that 4-2 on the 19th, that was a Party Animals victory. So it was 3-1 Nanners leaving Daytona. And then we shipped off to the capital of Alabama in Montgomery. Beautiful Riverwalk Stadium right on the Alabama River. 2 3-2 victories, both of them for the Bananas. Both of them walk-offs, but not in extra time. Then we headed down to West Palm Beach, the ballpark of the Palm Beaches, spring training home of the Washington Nationals and Houston Astros. And it was all Bananas night 1, a 4-1 victory. And day 2, the only day game on the entire tour, a 3-1 victory for the Party Animals with Johnny Bench on hand, coach at first base, catch of the first banana. It was a really cool scene, but the Party Animals stole the show. So then we went back to Savannah. Those were the 2 games that were on ESPN Plus exclusively. The Bananas took control of the World Tour there, really put it away. The 3-2 victory on the 8th secured a World Tour victory overall for the Nanners, and they came back with a dominating 4-1 win on the 9th as well. So then we had, 1 more week, heading over to Columbus, Georgia, the only Thursday night game of the tour, and that was a Party Animals win. Actually, all Party Animals wins these past 2 nights of the tour before we headed over to Kansas City. In Golden Park, Animals with a barn burner, and then in Birmingham, Alabama, in wonderful, historic, the oldest ballpark still in operation in this country, Rickwood Field, built back in 1910 in Birmingham, Alabama. That was a 3-2 victory for the Party Animals as well. Sean Fluke, the hero there, struck out none other than Eric Burns, the head coach of the Bananas. 11 years in the major leagues could not prepare him for the nasty 12-6 hook from the Exterminator, and that is how the Bananas versus Party Animals leg of the World Tour, which was 12 games, ended. The Bananas ended up going 8-4. The Party Animals naturally had to go 4-8, and now we are in Kansas City. Couple weeks off, and all of a sudden we are in the Midwest. This is only my 3rd day in my young life on this side of the Mississippi River. I'm fired up. I actually got 5 new states in the old book, traveling west in the old Penske truck with Kurt Kessler, man with who is the dominator of group tickets in the front office. So, Kurt and I had a very unique route here to Kansas City, and I got to be honest, it was 2 of the best days of my entire life. There's not a better guide. If anybody wants to traverse the country, go with Kurt Kessler. I promise you that. He knows everything. So as magical of an experience as it was for me, it was a really, really cool journey for the Bananas as well. We had a small advance crew come in on Wednesday night, but last night, the bulk of the Bananas came over, and the first time the Savannah Bananas ever took to the air, it was really quite a scene. And you know what? I think it was such a scene that you should get to take a look at it. So see how the Bananas got here right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, if operating for departure, please check the seat exit seatbelt Flight 209er, clear for vector 324.
We have clearance, Clarence.
Roger, Roger. What's our vector, Victor?
That's because every time you go up in the air, you're unsafe. I don't like you because you're dangerous.
That's right.
I am dangerous.
Oh, man, the legendary Zach Bro, guy who's been in Banana Land only since the start of this year, actually. January 1st was the first time the Louisiana kid joined us. And thank you to Zach for saucing that puppy together just last night all the way into this morning, so the fans got to see a little sneak peek of the journey. And this is live right out at the front gate. People still pouring into Legends Field here in Kansas City. And Maceo fired up with the Banana Band, letting everybody get the royal welcome that they so deserve. And it is going to be a sold-out crowd on hand here as we take ourselves into the stadium, and our third base camera completely blocked by someone who has no sense of cameras. But hey, check out the first base side. That is the Kansas City Monarchs getting loose, getting ready, actually talking to the secondary team the Monarchs have. That would be Mitch Kreisa, the father of Jonathan Kreisa, who's right there, and well, number 18. We don't see him there. They will be basically taking over this ball game probably about 3-4 innings in, and bringing in their guys. They travel all over the Midwest and play in a variety of leagues. It's kind of a summer wood bat league, but they've got a lot of talent as well. So that is who will be playing the second part of this game. Now, what has the Kansas City Monarchs team been up until now? Now, obviously, the Kansas City Monarchs, this is not the first time there has been a baseball team in Kansas City called the Monarchs, but the Kansas City Monarchs, the legendary Kansas City Monarchs, started back in 1920 in the Negro Leagues, and they were the best team throughout the history of the Negro Leagues, and very influential, just star-studded of teams, and they won a handful of championships as well, 12 of them, 2 Negro League World Series to add on top. They were from 1920 to 1931. Then they were an independent team for a few years, picked it back up from 1937 to 1961. And, you know, obviously the Negro League Museum here in Kansas City, the great Bob Kendrick. We're going to go visit him tomorrow morning, a memory that I am very, very excited about to get to see. That's one of the most special places in this country from everybody who has been there. But this Kansas City team was actually not the Kansas City Monarchs until the year 2021. They were the Kansas City T-Bones. Legends Field was, construction broke on Legends Field in 2002, finished up around 2003, and that was the first year that the Kansas City T-Bones were here in KC. And actually, funny enough, the head coach of the backup Kansas City Monarchs here tonight, Jonathan Kreisa, was the opening day starter back in 2003 for the Kansas City T-Bones. So some really cool history there that he gets to be at the helm of the secondary squad, and you get to take a look at what the Kansas City Monarchs have done. Now, they were the T-Bones all the way through 2019, and then in 2020, the American Association did not have a season due to the COVID-19 pandemic, and the Monarchs became the Monarchs in 2021 and promptly won the American Association Championship. And, you know, the head coach for the Monarchs, Joe Calfapietra, took over here in 2017, back when the team was the T-Bones. He had come from the New Jersey Jackals, more around my neck of the woods, where he was the head coach there for 14 years. And it only took him 2 years to win the championship. So the T-Bones won the American Association in 2019, lost in the playoffs in 2018, lost in the playoffs in 2019. And then, as you can see, they won it all in 2021, and they are the presumptive favorites this year in the American Association as well. They had a league-high 19 guys taken from their team and added to affiliated ball and just fill that in with really talented guys as well. So I would love to talk more about the team. For now, I've got to go down to the field because Jake Schwartz, the magician for the Savannah Bananas, has a little trick for us. Let's check in on Jake.
Like this, the audience and I will count you down, and once you get there, you'll turn over. Do it right the water with that. If you do it wrong, we're gonna have one damn banana. All right, here we go. Audience, help me out. Countdown, Jack. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jack, turn it over. Can he do it? Yes! Jack has made the water disappear. That's right, Jack. Take a round of work. Jack, test number 2. We have a game of banana ball to get to. So we're short on baseball. Jack, that is where you come in as the banana magician. You need to make some appear. So take this, Jack, show it to everybody so they can see that that is empty. Jack, hold it with 2 hands from underneath. I'm going to put the lid on just like this. Jack, you have a magic word for us.
The magic word is welcome.
Welcome, we'll take it. Welcome. We need some baseballs. Jack, take off the lid. Can he do it? Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, Jack has passed the test, making baseball appear. He officially has what it takes to be the next Bananas magician. That is your magic moment of the night. Shark, back to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Jake Schwartz, our Bananas magician.
That was the voice of the legendary Shark, the PA announcer for the Savannah Bananas since day one back in 2016 when this club originally started in the Coastal Plain League, just summer collegiate baseball until the spring of 2021. And now we're here in Kansas City challenging the Monarchs to the first ever game of Banana Ball. So just to dig in and finish up on the Monarchs real quick before we really dive in to the meat of our pregame show. The Monarchs, so after they won the American Association in 2021, and as I mentioned, 19 guys added to Major League rosters throughout last summer. It was the most in the American Association, and the head coach, Joe Calfapietra, he said, you know, it's a double-edged sword having such good talent because you don't want your people to be pulled away from you, but also when you are the spot where people are being sent to Major League Baseball teams, to affiliated ball more than any other, he said the beast kind of feeds itself at that point. There's just so much demand to then join the Monarchs for that heightened opportunity to get to the next level that, you know, he was really able to plug and play and win the whole thing last year. So that is what brings us to today. The Kansas City Monarchs actually challenged the Bananas on Twitter last year. There was a lot more going on behind the scenes. You know, their front office talking to us talking with the city of Kansas City. We really wanted it to be the perfect place to start off the first ever Challenger Series. And I've got to slow down a little bit here because Bill Leroy's taken over. Here is the Prince of Banana Land introducing himself.
Myself, Bill Leroy. Kansas City, how we feeling tonight? That wasn't too bad. Kind of weak. Let's try that one more time. Kansas City, how we feeling tonight? Now we're talking, now we're talking. I just want to thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. I can't wait to have a great time. It's going to be so much fun. Just to show a little bit of appreciation for you guys, I'm about to run around the whole ballpark and take selfies with you guys. So when I come to your section, get loud, stand up, clap your hands, go crazy, all right? Here we go.
If you want Bill Leroy at your section to take a selfie, I need you to
First one right here.
So Bill, a man of the people through and through, out there working the crowd, shaking some hands, taking some selfies, kissing some babies, signing some babies, whatever the people want, Bill will do it. Now, to just give a little backstory on Bill. Now, He is a 2018 Banana, collegiately. That's how he started out. Him and his dear friend Kyle Lewigs, who lived together at the University of North Georgia. That was their sophomore years, the tail end of it. They both got temporary contracts to come play for the Bananas summer team, coached by Tyler Gillum in his first year at the helm of the CPL Bananas. Now, even though they both had temporary contracts, and there was a really strong D1 catcher on the way to the Bananas once his league tournament and NCAA tournament finished up, Bill earned himself a lifetime contract with the team, which is evident by you seeing him introducing himself, the only player who gets to introduce themselves to the crowd here in Kansas City today. So he had a really big day. The first night at the plate was fans first through and through, and that is the company name, who is the crown jewel, the belle of the ball, so to speak, in Banana Land. Fans First Entertainment, that's who signs our paychecks. And it's really all about the fans, that is what has propelled us to this moment here today in Legends Field in KC on the old Kansas side. Now, so Bill and his partner in crime, Kyle, did so gosh darn well and got along with the fans and were just such good ambassadors of Banana Land that they earned themselves returning spots in 2019, 2020, and this past summer in 2021 when they finally reached the top of the mountain and won the Coastal Plain League Championship in their fourth and final years of eligibility as far as being college Bananas. Now, a very important and momentous moment for them. They were joined by fellow three-year Bananas, Dan Oberst and Christian Dearman, as well as a first-timer, actually was only there for the last couple weeks of the summer, Matt Malatesta, and the five of them represent the five guys from this past summer team who are playing here today professionally now for the Bananas. There are a couple Bananas sprinkled throughout the roster as well from previous years before that, but it's become a farm system for the pro team, and it's really cool. Kyle will be starting tonight. Bill will be starting behind the plate. It's a special story. Once again, I have to take a back seat because the wonderful Princess Potassia has a ballad for us all right on top of the Bananas dugout.
Gates and watch all the fans rush in. Strike up the band, pump music, and dance and lights up. Take a seat, and by then the show's about to begin. And so we'll grab a snack, or maybe two or three. We'll add a few new memories with our favorite team. We'll sing and dance and cheer our way to victory, 'cause we can't wait till the game begins. Over there you'll see the Banana Nanas. They are just one part of our big family. Peppermint Split and all those hunky bananas. The base coaches, they dance, fans catch fruit in their pants, and there's a big parade for all our friends to see. The players take the field and they get ready to show the world just why we're baseball's most fun team. Can barely sit in the seats we're in. So we keep standing and dancing and singing because we can't wait till the game begins.
Ladies and gentlemen, Princess Potassia.
Princess Potassia, the darling of Banana Land, with an incredible ballad for all of us in the ballpark here in Legends Field, and all of you at home watching on the Tube, YouTube, as well as the No Filter Network. Thank you so much for joining us here for the 13th of 14 games on the Banana Ball World Tour. Like I said at the top of the broadcast, this is really a momentous occasion. It's the first time that the Savannah Bananas have ever played another professional team in the sport of banana ball. Although we are here in Kansas City in Legends Field, the Bananas are the home team. This is a pretty unprecedented event, and we're really happy to have you all with us. So really quick, before we dive back into the pregame show, I want to dive into the comments section. I've never seen comments going this crazy here. Daniel and Despoltro, that is a friendly face, talking to Tate, another legendary Bananas insider. A little plan to meet up on the 24th. That is May 24th. It will be Bananas Fest, and it will be broadcast right here on YouTube as well. That's going to be these pro Bananas facing off against the college Bananas. It's going to be a really, really special scene. And as we take a look from the Banana Panorama, our eye in the sky, the drone up high, that is in the background the Kansas Motor Speedway. I mean, this is a really special spot here. We're really close to the professional soccer team. We've got a fantastic outlet mall on the other side. Dave & Buster's was frequented by myself and a real plethora of Bananas staff and players last night. That's always a great time. No free ads, but Dave & Buster's is one of the most magical places in the world, right up there with Banana Land. So back into the comments. Yeah, Danny, I'm very happy to hear you did not forget about me. Galaxy, Grandma Coach Marty Barrington. Yes, setting up a little Bananas Insiders meet and greet. Love that. Thank you, Grandma Marty. MLB says, let's go SB. Oh, my goodness. Chloe Ring, right here in Kansas City, watching the game on the tube. Love to hear it. Brandon, another legendary Bananas Insider. Yeah, this is a fantastic ballpark. And I know the new ownership, which took over right before the 2020 season that was not, they have put a whole lot of chickens into the facilities here. This is one of the best press boxes I've ever been in myself, and everything is truly immaculate here in Legends Field, so it has been a delight to be here the past few days. Peace out, Pat. No, I'm not selling any real estate myself, but I'm pretty interested. Kinsey Summer, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Ryan Michael, wondering what the planned attendance is, and it will not be a record for Banana Ball because there's not enough room in this stadium for it to be a record in Banana Ball. We're looking at about 6,500, which is max capacity. Standing room only tickets have been flying off the shelves as well. We've been seeing them all over. But yeah, no, both of these nights, tonight and mañana, both of them big time sold out. Now, the largest Bananas game ever was in West Palm Beach back on April 1st. That was about 8,000 strong. Check that. What am I even talking about? The largest Bananas game ever was in Rickwood Field just 3 weekends ago, the oldest park in this nation. That was 10,000 sold out Bananas fans. So, you know, Grayson Stadium, where we call home over the summer and you know, is our mainstay even along the world tour, that holds 4,000. And we have had 153 straight sellouts now of Grayson Stadium, dating back to the end of the inaugural 2016 season. And so far, everything on the road, well, all sellouts there too. It's been an absolute blast. Gary and Jen Keys, great to see you in the comment section. Shirley is my prison name. That's good to know. Happy to hear that you're all capsing the Go Nanners. Have some good energy in the comment section. That's what it's all about. I will get back into the comments all throughout the night, but here comes Jesse Cole.
Oh yes, Casey, we're gonna have some fun tonight. As you know, we brought our whole show tonight, 100 performers, staff, players, including 4 Bananas, the Dad Bod cheerleading squad. But we are looking for one more from this area to represent us. So we got 7 contestants to be a part of the Dad Bod cheerleading squad. We got other contestants over here, but they're out here now. We're gonna need your help to help choose who is gonna be the Manana for the night. So representing Manana, Tris, who do we have right here?
Chad.
Chad, let's play some music, Shark, and see what Chad can do. Here we go. All right, tone it up a little bit, Shark. Oh, Chad. All right. That is very weird dad dancing right there. All right, what do you got, Chad? Oh, all right. All right. The dad worms. All right, that's good right there. Let's hear it for Chad. All right, now your name.
I'm the single man here. I'm not a dad. I'm looking for some numbers out there. My name's Adam.
Okay.
Adam, I didn't expect that. You better dance then, Adam. I can't see how you're single, Adam.
Oh, man.
Okay, great effort. Very strong, Adam. All right, next, who do we have here?
Brett from Loveworth and Topeka.
All right, Brett, here we go. Show us what you got, Brett.
Kill shot there from Jesse. Oh, my gosh.
All right. Whoa.
Oh, no.
Whoa.
He pulled a hamstring. You'll fit in very well with our dad bod cheerleading squad. All right, who do we have here?
Punisher.
The Punisher. That's weird. Let's see what we have. Oh, Punisher. Good. Punisher. 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 Okay. All right. Here we go. Back Punisher. You don't have the bod yet, but you have interesting moves. All right. Representing Bruce, who do we have here? Goose. The Goose. Let's see what the Goose has.
A lot of nicknames here in Kansas City. You don't see that everywhere.
Goose is whoa, Goose! What is that footwork? Goose, that's too much footwork right there for the Bananas. All right, I like it right there. All right. Here we go. Representing Marty.
Zach.
Zach in the banana costume. What do you got? Okay. Okay. All right, Zach's moving it. I like it, Zach. All right, good work there. All right, Zach, good job. And representing Matt, who do we have?
Shane.
Shane, what do you got, my man? Shane's working it. All right. All right, this is going to be a weird contest. All right, Shane, that was very flexible and weird, but I like it. Fans, we need your help. Who is going to be the Banana tonight? Is it Chad? Oh. Is it Brett? Is it Punisher? Punisher. Is it Goose? Oh, Goose has got. Is it Single Adam? Wow. The ladies Adam. That's not bad. Is it Zach? Is it Shane? I think our winner tonight in New Banana. Let's hear it for Chad. You better bust it. And all our contestants. It's almost showtime here in Banana Land.
Well, my heartfelt congratulations go out to John. That was the thickest field we've ever had for a Banana dance-off in Banana's history. So that was a really historic victory by him and a good performance. As Jesse said, honestly, the most lethal chirp I've ever heard out of the mouth of Jesse Cole in the history of Banana tryouts, going after our man Single Zach there. From the top rope, unprovoked. So we have had our Bandana dance-off, and now it's time to go back to Shark because, ooh, it's time for Split to direct the fans in a brand new promotion. Okay. All right, Split, bringing them up, calming them down. Oh, strong behind home plate. Nice, good work by the right field line. Everybody.
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, your Savannah Banana.
So once again, Shark hopping on the mic, and this time to introduce the Savannah Bananas. Split warming the crowd up, and they are ready to rock and roll. Claps, ricocheting and echoing. I just combined the two of them. Echo-shaying all around this fine ballpark. So what you are seeing now is The Weave. That is a brand new Bananas promotion as of this world tour. It's inspired from, you know, warm-ups in basketball and hockey. Kind of layup lines, you know, like a shoot around, but add some pizzazz. They break it down at home plate, and now we will see 4 baseballs flying around the field at all times here. This is the most exciting warm-up in sports. Fortunately, Christopher Vasquez fires the first ball into right field. Welcome to Legends Field, Vazzy, a historic Banana who I am sure will have a lot brighter moments than that throughout the rest of the evening. So this is basically the most exciting infield-outfield that you're ever going to see. It's only ever the infield, because that's all we need here when we're putting on our show, wherever Banana Land is on any given weekend. Now here comes Malachi Mitchell right down the chute, and Malachi, a little back handspring for the people. And well received by the fine folks here in Kansas City, Kansas. Now from 4 balls flying around the infield to 4 balls darting across the infield grass. Some tricks will be had here by those bowled in the infield. Now, normally, it is a little bit more of an extensive Bananas team out there, but as this is the first time we've ever hopped on a plane and headed outside of the Georgia, Alabama, Florida tri-state area, a little bit more of a condensed team on hand, so some unfamiliar faces getting their first action in the weed, and honestly, looking like they're doing a heck of a job. So the last step here, before we move on to our next leg of the pregame show, will be some snazzy double plays. That's Maceo, the Bananas dancing first base coach, the best dancer as far as coaches go in the entire world of sports. I'll die on that hill. I will go to battle any day for Maceo. Nobody can move it and groove it like this guy. He's got the best moves on the other side of the Mississippi River, and now that we're on the west end of it, I think he's probably got the best moves out here as well. Kyle Lewigs, tonight's starting pitcher, getting after it in center field, letting the people know he's firing a fly ball. Malachi Mitchell does a backflip off camera, makes the catch. Now coming back through the middle, tosses the glove, tosses the ball, and another, oh my gosh! That was a back handspring with a little spice on it. Saucy from the Nanners starting center fielder this evening. And now the pregame festivities are officially underway.
Savannah Bananas!
So now that they have had their
All
fun.
right, y'all, the Bananas players are warmed up. Now let's get you warmed up, fans. If you want a foam ball, stand up and make some noise.
Well, you heard it from the man himself, Shark on the mic. Foam balls are being fired at a furious pace into the stands here in Kansas City. And Sav B-Roy, yeah, Maceo does have moves like Jagger. I couldn't have said it any better myself, truly. And Danny, you're right. When you're a professional dancer, you have to be but you have to be the best, sorry. But if there even is another professional dancing coach out there, they just do not have the skill of Maceo, and that's something I'll hang on my mantle any day of the week. Capsman says only suitable to do the ice hockey and basketball warm-up because it's playoff time in those sports, and also because, you know, it's a banana ball game. It's just naturally makes sense. Some things just make sense in life. KC Photography Studios. Yeah, I think they're having even more fun than they are to watch. I mean, there is a laundry list. By the way, Bill Lee. Shout out Bill Lee. There's a video on the Bananas Twitter when we were in Columbus, Georgia, of Bill Lee teaching us all the proper way to stretch. You can see him practicing what he preaches right there. I highly recommend everybody to go check it out because it was a truly illuminating video. So back on point here. There is just an immense amount of bananas who come here and play in Banana Land, wherever it is, whether it's Savannah or Kansas City, Daytona, yada yada, and say they have never had more fun playing baseball. So anyhow, here's Jesse Cole.
So Will, give me the banana, put your blindfold on. Here's how it's gonna work. We're gonna throw this banana somewhere around the mound, and you guys have to help him find it because he's blindfolded by cheering if he's going in the right direction or booing if he's going in the wrong direction. Will, on all fours. All right, here we go. Ready, Will? Go.
Oh, so close.
You're all over it. Oh, Will, you are so close. Will, yes, that's it, All right, Will. Yes, blindfold off. That was the closest I've ever seen it, while failing every time. All right, Will. We got to get a good first banana right here. Throwing to Bananas legend, Bill Leroy. All right, here we go. Start us off. Ooh, slider. And it's a banana split. Let's hear it for Will and our first banana.
Oh, man. The great Will Taylor of the Bat Bros really, he just took a bite of the banana. That's a first as far as first bananas go. So there's a lot of firsts there. As Jesse said, I have never seen anybody have more trouble finding the banana when they were right on the banana. And I've also never seen anybody point in different directions asking for the crowd's help. Really innovative right there. Back down to the field, here is Jesse Cole.
It is a tradition here in Banana Land. Everybody get your hands out. Even the Monarchs are getting it going. I like it over here. Keep your heads going. Oh, we're feeling it now. It's time for a very special moment here in Banana Land. It is time to meet tonight's Banana Baby. Please welcome Rosalie. Keep those hands going. Rosalie, 8 months old, weighing 16 pounds, and unfazed by what's happening right now. She looks pleasantly happy. And the bananas are feeling the vibes. She's giving all the vibes to the bananas. Fans, let's hear it for tonight's Banana Baby, Rosalie!
I'm thoroughly amazed by all of the babies who are totally copacetic with being presented to, whatever it is. Right now it's 6,500, not completely full yet tonight. Okay, here's Shark. It is the Kansas City Monarchs starting lineup.
Batting second at shortstop, number 27, Pete Cosma. Left fielder, number 15, Gabby Guerrero. DH number 12, Matt Adams. Right fielder number 10, Jan Hernandez. First baseman number 16, Casey Gillespie. Third baseman number 8, David Thompson. Catcher number 32, J.C. Escara. Center fielder number 6, Joel Booker. Second baseman number 1, Kevin Santa. And on the mound, number 37, Brock Gilliam.
Kansas City, it is time to meet our first batter of the evening. Give him a nice warm welcome, 4-year-old Ripken. He's getting inside the batter's box. He's looking to put the barrel on the ball here. All right, Ripken, let's see what you got, buddy. You can do it. I believe in you. All right, a switch hitter, a switch hitter. All right, now he's ready. He's ready. He's ready. He's ready. Come on, man. Pitch to the kid. Come on. Ripken, you got it. Oh, there we go. Splits to the rescue. All right. All right, Ripken. Let's make it a fair fight here. Smack that ball. Let's go, Ripken. Now go, 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 Ripken, go.
All right, so Ripken taking off towards first. The throw from former Major Leaguer Pete Kozma is very high. Ripken's hanging out at first base. He's staying right there. Now he's headed towards second. Willed on by Seth Strickland, the base umpire. Throw sails over Pete's head. Now Gabby Guerrero chasing it down in left. Ripken is tearing it up towards third. He almost stumbles, but he stays on his feet. He's got home plate in his sights. Rounding third, digging for home. It's going to be a bang-bang play. Ripken scores! The improbable has happened. A home run against the incredible Kansas City Monarchs by the young chap. Holy macaroni. Now back down to the field. Here is the young professor once again.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to learn the rules of Banana Ball. I am your banana announcer, the young Professor Matt Grafer, and the following game of Banana Ball is scheduled for 9 innings or a 2-hour time limit. In Banana Ball, there is no bunting. There are no walks. Batters may not step outside of the batter's box, and there are absolutely no mound visits. If one of you fans catches a foul ball here tonight, that will count as an out. Batters can steal first base. Whichever team scores more runs inside of an inning will score a point for that inning, so every inning counts. Whichever team scores more at the end of the 2-hour time limit or the first to 5 will win the game. If we are tied at the end of 2 hours, it will force a showdown tiebreaker, pitting one hitter against one pitcher and one fielder. And now it is time for the traditional Banana Ball weigh-in. Introducing, weighing in on behalf of the Kansas City Monarchs, please welcome Big City Matt Adams. All right, Big City, let's get in there. He weighs in this evening at 260 pounds. And weighing in on behalf of your Savannah Bananas, please welcome your potassium powerhouse, Colin Woodpetter. He weighs in this evening at 230 pounds of potassium power. It's Colin Woodpetter. They will weigh off. Here is Vincent Chapman with the rule. 3, 2, 1, go!
Ladies and gentlemen, direct your attention to the right field line, and let's meet the first part of the Savannah Bananas show.
If anybody had Matt Adams doing a TikTok dance with Bananas pitcher Colin Ledbetter on your bingo card tonight, well, that is a good job by you, because you just never know what you're going to see in Banana Land. And here is Shark to announce. Wow. You know what? Shark's already done with it. He's announcing that the rest of the show coming through the stands. Some folks on the field, some folks in the crowd. We like to mix it up here. Now, a big thank you from all of us in Banana Land to Matt Adams, because and that is a very, very legitimate Major League Baseball player. A guy who, you know, has won a World Series with the St. Louis Cardinals. Actually, he just missed the Cardinals World Series. Sorry, Matt Adams. He was 2012. He started up there. But Big City, a 10-year Major League Baseball career, was actually with the Colorado Rockies just this past summer. And from the first time we have met him, he has been so welcoming and so happy and so bought in to just have some fun with us. And that's what Banana Ball is all about. So Matt Adams with his 3-year Cardinals teammate Pete Cosma hitting 4th and 2nd respectively for the Monarchs here today. And there'll be some more from them throughout the rest of the evening. Here's Jesse Cole.
All right, fans, it's a tradition right now. Can't stop the peeling. So let me see your hands all here at Legends Field. As we start to meet our cast, let's first welcome the breakdancing coach. Please welcome Maceo Harrison. And you better be more. The magician, please welcome Jake. And you heard her singing the only princess in baseball, Princess Patasia. And the best pep squad, dad bod, cheerleading squad in the land, the Bananas. Let's keep our hands going, Casey. There we go. Welcome to Banana Land.
Once again, folks, the young professor.
Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, and potassium enthusiasts from around the world, this is the moment you have all been waiting for. We, over 6,000 screaming Bananiacs here live, and the millions watching at home, descend upon Legends Field to see this. This is a game played by the world's most entertaining players. This is a non-stop thrill ride, the likes of which has never been seen. This is the showcase of the immortals, played by beings who are half man and half God. This is not baseball. This is not your granddad's pastime. This is the time for all 6,000 fans here to get out of your chairs and on your feet, because Toto, we are not in Kansas anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the greatest show in sports. This is Banana Ball!
The Savannah Bananas are managed by Eric Burns. Assisted by Michael Bobby Barrels Kowalski. And Adam Viro Virus. Leading off for your Savannah Bananas at catcher number 1, Bill Leroy. In right field, number 5, Tanner Thomas. First baseman, number 19, Dan Oberst. Third baseman, number 10, Josh Lavender. At shortstop, number 3, Dalton Cornett. In left field, number 20, Breland Almodovar. At second base, number 13, Dalton Malden. In right field, number 2, Malachi Mitchell. And number 21, Alex Ziegler. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing and remove your caps. Here to honor America with the playing of tonight's national anthem, please welcome the Savannah Bananas Pep Band.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet the man on the bump for the Savannah Bananas this evening. He is a 4-year Banana and a Coastal Plain League champion. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome your starting pitcher for the Savannah Bananas, Kyle Lewis.
Well, the royal welcome for Kyle Lewis, one of the mainstays of Banana Land with his battery mate Bill Leroy behind the dish. And Kyle's stats blown up by a couple bad outings mixed in with a couple really good ones throughout the Banana Ball World Tour. So this is over 6 starts for Kyle, and the 23 innings pitched tied with Christian Dearman for the most from anybody, and no one else was really close. They were the 2 starters for every game except for Columbus when Bill Lee took the bump off the jump. And Kyle's 22 strikeouts, also a tour high.
All right, fans, let's see him party. Here we go.
Shark getting the people going. It's always good to shout.
Oh yeah, you're looking beautiful tonight.
Thank you, Shark. Really kind of it. Happy to see the comment section going at a pace that we have never seen before in virtual Banana Land. It's an absolute blast. So to give you the background on Kyle and Bill Leroy, real quick, Kyle and Bill have lived together for the past 5+ years, from their sophomore year on at the University of North Georgia together. Bill spent all 5 years there. Kyle spent 4.5, finished up at Jacksonville State in Alabama. The duo 4-year Bananas, the only people of all time to play 4 collegiate summers for the Nanners. They both won the Coastal Plain League Championship last year. They won the Breakfast Bowl after that. And here's Jesse Cole.
It's time for the words we've been waiting for a long time. So on 3, everyone here in the stadium is going to say play ball. 1, 2, 3. Start the clock.
The great
Leading
people
off for the Kansas City Monarchs, number 17, Tarnell Sweeney.
The great people of Kansas City saying those 2 magical words. And Jesse Cole saying the 3 magical words of Banana Ball, that is, start the clock. The first man to face Kyle Lewis will be Darnell Sweeney, the extra hitter. Pete Cosma on deck, Gabby Guerrero in the hole. And the fastball gets the high outside corner. Vincent Chapman, the home plate umpire. And I'll tell you what, this is going to be an adjustment here for the Monarchs because as you can see, you cannot get out of the box in banana ball. And Darnell was not ready for the 0-1 pitch. Count now 1-2 on the former Philadelphia Philly and Toronto Blue Jay hailing from Miramar, Florida. That one on a hop. Dalton Malden can't grab it though. Ricochets off him out to Malachi Mitchell in center field. Let's give Darnell a hit on that one. You know, Malachi will tell you himself that he should have had it, but that one was tattooed and a rough hop for Dalton to handle. So it'll be a leadoff single for Sweeney. No stolen base attempts in his 39 games of Major League action. But a guy who has run all over the place in his independent professional baseball experience. Now, Pete Kozma, the shortstop for the Monarchs, with a 1-1 count on him after that foul ball. Reminder, if a foul ball is caught in the air, it is an out. Pete well aware of it. Kozma with a serious resume coming from Major League Baseball. There goes Sweeney for second, throw low. Dalton not able to grab the scoop. Ended up staying low, never took a good hop for him. So just like that, hard hit single, tough hop for Malden, and then a swipe of second base. The Kansas City Monarchs have a runner in scoring position right out the bat. Now, Pete Kozma, an 8-year Major League Baseball veteran. Most notably, 4 years with the St. Louis Cardinals, just a few hours to our east. World Series champion back in 2011 when he first broke in with the club. Spent some time with the Yankees, Tigers, and Athletics. Malachi Mitchell actually coming all the way in from center field for a possible pickoff attempt, but no throw from Lewicks. And that's a bouncer to the left side. Lavender across the diamond, wild throw though. And Danny Oberst has to come off the bag, so very uncharacteristic, sloppy play from the Bananas, just 2 batters in. That one is a clear-cut E5 on the veteran Banana, Josh Lavender, a guy who's played in both World Tours on the Party Animals, was a Breakfast Bowl Banana last August, now straps on the all-yellow uniforms for the 2nd time in his career. And the Party Animals in the driver's seat, a dangerous man in the box, Gabby Guerrero, cousin of Vladimir Guerrero Jr., you can do the math, nephew of Vladimir Guerrero Sr. And that one misses the zone. Count 1-0 on the Monarchs left fielder. Gabby out of Paradise Valley, Arizona. A laundry list of minor league experience throughout the Marlins, Reds, Mariners, and Diamondbacks organizations. That one gets the zone. We've got no count in the still. It's 2-1. That one shot right back where it came from. Coming in to score easily will be Sweeney, and the throw to third snagged by Lavender. So 3 batters in, the Monarchs with a run in and 2 men on, no outs for the Bananas, and not the kind of situation you want to face Big City.
PH number 12, Matt Adams.
This is the scariest man in the lineup for the Kansas City Monarchs. As I mentioned on the pregame, 3 years in the Cardinals organization with Pete Kozma, 2012 through 2014. Part of a 10-year Major League Baseball career with the Cardinals, Braves, Nationals, and Rockies. That was just last summer he was playing out in Coors Field. And Kyle able to jump ahead 0-1 on the big designated hitter for KC. Kozma off second, Guerrero off first. That one fills up the zone, and Adams behind 0-2. Matt squared off against Colin Ledbetter in the weigh-in before tonight's game. Trying to make a splash in his first career Monarchs at bat, and chases up. Kyle Lewicks put that one in the memory book. A K of Matt Adams. Certainly something that happened a lot in his major league career as well. I mean, the guy is known for his pop more than anything else. Over 20 home runs 3 different times throughout his career in the MLB. And a handful of clutch postseason moments as well, mostly in St. Louis. Now it'll be Jan Hernandez, and the right fielder for the Monarchs takes a called strike on the slider. Fastball high. Count even on at 1-1 just like that. Count 2-1 on Jan. Man out of Bayamon, Puerto Rico, has reached as high as AAA just this past summer. And that one a called strike, count even at 2-2. A variety of experience, couple seasons in AAA, one in AA, one in A+, couple in A, 3 in A-. Been all over the place, and that one lined over the leaping attempt of Lavender. Cosma's gonna hold up at third as Breland Almodovar fires it in. 3 ducks on the pond, bases full of Monarchs. 3 singles and an E5 so far. Has the bags packed with 1 run already in. And the first baseman, Casey Gillespie, will try his luck against Lewicks. The Pittsville, Wisconsin native bounces one foul. Spent time in the Tampa Bay Rays and Chicago White Sox organizations. Just like Hernandez before him has reached AAA. Breaking ball down and in, count even at a ball and a strike. Casey, a returner for the Monarchs, and a guy who actually dates all the way back to the T-Bone days. T-Bone in 2019, a Monarch last summer. Now he starts his 3rd season in Kansas City. Now a tough moment here for Banana Land as Bill Leroy, looks like he got that hop on the breaking ball from Kyle, and I'm gonna rewind the YouTube broadcast, see where we got it. Looks like it got him in the chin, right under the mask. So a ring of the old bell there, Bill trying to shake it off. Athletic trainer Jared Bashaw out there checking on him with Eric Burns and Adam Virant, and he's A-okay. Just took one off the chin. Little bow to the crowd. Thank you, Bill. So a 2-1 pitch coming, 1 down, bases full. Casey Gillespie, the 3rd-year Monarch, trying to put a crooked number up here in the top of the 1st. And another bouncer. Kyle, a guy on the mound who prides himself in his control. He doesn't have the greatest stuff on planet Earth. He'd be the first one to tell you that. But he's 88 to 90 miles per hour with the fastball. He'll work a 2-seam in, slider, and dabbles with the changeup as well. That one skied into shallow center field. The call being made by Dalton Cornett, and taking over for him will be Mitchell, the center fielder. An enormous second out for Kyle, who off camera is rightfully so. Our high home camera woman, Lexi, and zoomed on in to see the play. Kyle fist bumped a fan. He was backing up home plate. Fans first right there. That's what it's all about. So the base is still full. Kyle an out away from escaping what could have been a disaster of an inning. Not out of the fire left, though. He's going to have to get through David Thompson. And we've got a delay in the action. Looks like Bill might be having some trouble with his catcher's mask. Burns out to check on him. And it looks like Bill might not be staying in this ball game. Dalton Cornett, the shortstop, being brought into the dugout. This is not what you want to see at all. Jared Bashaw, the trainer, back out there, and take a look at this replay again. This is what got Bill 3 pitches ago with Casey Gillespie at the plate. And he toughed it out for a few pitches. Kyle was able to get the fly out. But Bill not sure he's actually going to be able to continue here. And Dalton Cornett, the shortstop for the Bananas, a catcher his entire life, sprinted in from short. He's throwing on his catcher's gear. We'll see what Eric Burns does here to try and fill in the field. You can see Bill looks a little woozy going into the dugout. So always good to take precaution and sit this one out, get a full evaluation, and see how really the darling of Banana Land is, because he's supposed to be leading off the bottom half of the inning. One of the faces of this team, along with the man on the mound, Mr. Kyle Lewigs. So we'll wait for Dalton to strap on the gear. If I were a betting man, I would say Andrew Don comes out to take over third base and Josh Lavender moves from third to short. But I'm just up here in the booth. I'm not pulling the strings. We'll see what Burns decides to do. Looks like Adam Virant in the dugout directing people around, and it's going to be Christopher Vasquez actually grabbing a glove. That's a great decision as well. One of the most storied Bananas in the history of the team, actually. A guy who first played in 2019 in the Super Splash Bowl, a one-off event, and then came back for the Breakfast Bowl in 2020. The Fansgiving game in November of 2020 was actually the MVP of that one. Bananas against the Pilgrims. A couple teams. Bananas coordinator of baseball operations, Barry Aldridge, was able to string together for a little November baseball at Grayson Stadium. So Shark just informed the fans here in Legends Field exactly what I said. Cornett now behind the dish. He's just about as good of a utility man as you could ever find. Grew up a catcher, son of Scott Cornett, former major leaguer for the Chicago White Sox. And Dalton's father, Scott, is basically the man who runs Pippa Passes, Kentucky, where Dalton grew up, on the campus of Alice Lloyd College. It's about a 600-person town, according to the last U.S. Census. And as I mentioned, Dalton raised a catcher, but his dad preached to him, figure out how you can play every position. And Dalton can play every position, and it'll be tough if you bring the bat to every game for coaches to leave you out of the lineup. Dalton ended up going to Alice Lloyd for all 4 years and has had a really successful professional baseball career as well. Started off with the Lexington Legends in the summer of 2020. Breaking ball in the dirt. And the count 1-0 to David Thompson, the third baseman. That one shot towards left. It's going to be big time trouble. Cosma scores easily. Guerrero's going to come on in too. Good throw from Almodovar into second base. It's a 2-run single off the bat of David Thompson, the man out of the New York Mets organization as of a year ago. And now runners on the corners with 2 down, 3 runs home. Backdoor slider, called strike to the catcher, J.C. Ascara. And just like that, count no balls, 2 strikes. Ascara, like just about everybody on this Monarchs team, a lot of affiliated ball, got his way up to AAA. takes that one just a smidge off the outside corner. Former Orioles prospect. Played in Norfolk and Bowie last summer. And that one through the hole. Moseying his way on in will be Jan Hernandez. And stopping at second base is David Thompson. So now 4 runs home for the Monarchs. A good time to remind you here, only one of the runs that has scored this inning is earned, and honestly, it could have been a harmless inning if a great play was made by Dalton Malden at second, but he couldn't do it, and so the merry-go-round continues. That one shot over the head of Mitchell by Joel Booker. Center fielder on center fielder crime. Thompson and Escara come on in. It is 6-0 Monarchs, and Kyle Lewig still trying to find the final out of the inning. So make it 5 unearned runs on the Bananas ace. Credit Booker with a pair of ribeyes. And the Monarchs have officially batted around. It's the second baseman, Kevin Santa, throw to second. Kyle actually had Booker pretty far off the bag, but his throw ended up a little up and out. And that one is bounced to the left side. Lavender, another try. That one is on the mark. And a 10-batter inning mercifully comes to an end for the Bananas. The Monarchs put 6 runs in on 6 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on base. And you can hear, well, funny enough, I was just saying you can hear the crowd going crazy, and then Shark says, I can't hear you to the crowd. Selective hearing from the voice of Banana Land. The crowd going crazy because, as you can see, Jesse Cole, the fearless leader of this ball club, alongside his wife Emily, co-owners, with Jared Orton, the team president. Well, Jesse is the man in the yellow tux. How about Reggie? Good shot of Reggie. Bringing some Reginade out to Vincent Chapman and Seth Strickland, the umpires. That's why Reggie's the brightest smiling man in Banana Land. I mean, Reggie is the heart and soul of this club. Anyhow, we'll talk about Reginald Horton on another day, or maybe a little later tonight. Jesse Cole, man who, when he started this team with his wife Emily, the two of them had to sell their house. They were staying in an empty apartment with just an air mattress on the ground. Look how far we've come. Less than 7 years later, we're here in Kansas City, and Jesse has blessed a man with, well, Dolce and Banana. Some Bananas undies, and to the delight of everyone around him, our man is slapping the underwear on. So, whitey tighties on one of our 6,000 plus fans here tonight, as they should be. And here is Brock Gilliam, the man on the mound for the Monarchs tonight. Gilliam out of Bassahor, Kansas. And one of the very few people on this Monarchs team that does not have affiliated experience, but as you can see, put up really nice numbers for the Monarchs last year.
A former broadcast analyst, an ultra-marathoner, and a Guinness World Record holder. Give it up for the most electric coach, Eric Burns!
Wow, Eric Burns with a little bit of a face plant there. Looks like he's A-okay. Dirt on the chin. That's just a hint of a scorpion.
Leading off for your Savannah Bananas, number 7, Chris Vasquez.
All right, so Chris Vasquez came into the lineup spot for Bill Leroy. So Vazzy, as I said when he came out defensively to take over at short with Dalton Cornett switching from shortstop to behind the plate, all of a sudden in the leadoff spot, and Vazzy takes that one on the outside corner for strike 1. That one on the outside corner. Count quickly 0-2. Now, Gilliam was a man out of Washburn. Most recently, as far as his playing days goes, then ended up in Frederick, now in Kansas City. Back for his second year with the Monarchs. Last year in 21 innings pitched over the course of 12 games. Oh my gosh, I'm sitting here giving background. A fan, I caught that ball. A kid caught the ball to boot. You know, that's my bad. I'm a banana ball broadcaster. I should know a ball goes into the stands, stay alive. But you know, the fans along this world tour have done such a good job of letting bananas foul balls drop, and Party Animals, who was the opponent for all 12 games on the tour as well, 4 of those were caught. But now that we are in unfriendly territory, well, the fans out there are trying to grab bananas foul balls, maybe even more so than they are Monarchs foul balls. So Chris Vasquez pops out to a fan, only the second banana in the history of the sport to meet that fate. It was Zach Whalen back in 2021 on March 20th when John Boy and his cohort Jake were in Banana Land, that a fan caught the first ever foul ball for an out. And now Tanner Thomas, the right fielder, will try and keep the ball in the field. That one just misses the outside corner, according to Vincent Chapman. Tanner Thomas, a party animal for all 12 games of the tour, and a fantastic one at that. A couple years at Tallahassee Community College, and then 3 more at Virginia Tech. That one cranked down the right field line. It's gonna one-hop the wall. Thomas racing towards second, and he will be in there with a stand-up double. The 6-run rally potentially starts now.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the plate, he is a World Series champion with the Boston Red Sox and a World Series champion for your Kansas City Royals, number 28, Johnny Gomes!
How about that for a surprise? Not announced in the starting lineup, but Johnny Gomes with Roman candles and an American flag, with the Hulk Hogan theme song blaring. Talk about a guy proud to be an American. Johnny comes on in to swing the lumber, as the young professor mentioned. A 2-time World Series champ, 2013 with the Red Sox, a couple years later, 2015 right here in KC for the Royals over in Kauffman Stadium on the Missouri side of Kansas City. And Johnny trying to keep the rally going. Thomas off second. That one skied towards the fans. Will it be caught? No, it bounces on top of the Monarchs dugout. And Johnny Gomes has another life here. Shark reminding the fans that they really should try and keep their paws off the bananas foul balls. Now, Johnny, a guy who came up with the Tampa Bay then Devil Rays, actually spent his first 5 years in St. Pete playing in the Trop. Saw the team in 2008 change the name, actually just took off the Devil, became the Tampa Bay Rays, of course. That one just misses the outside corner. Then a couple years in Cincinnati with the Reds, over to the Washington Nationals, the Athletics of Oakland in 2012, of course the Red Sox in 2013 and about half of 2014. And that one tapped towards third. Johnny's gonna have a chance to get to first, but not in time. Fired across the diamond from David Thompson. And the Bananas' tall task gets even tougher. 6 runs will be needed to at least tie the inning. And there's 2 down. Now the cleanup hitter, Dan Oberst, a 3-year collegiate Banana, champion last summer of the Coastal Plain League. A Breakfast Bowl champion after that. And the World Tour leader in hitting. Dan 11 for 25, hit 440 along the tour. Likes to joke that he's a singles man now. There's a chance for a foul ball to be caught, but it ends up clanging off the top of the roof here. And it'll be another 0-2 coming to the man out of the University of West Georgia, Indian River Community College before that. That one hit hard, but on a nice hop to second. And Kevin Santa tosses it over. The Monarchs take a 1-0 lead as they win the inning. You win an inning in banana ball, you get 1 point. So it's still a tight game. Here's Jesse Cole on the field.
Time for the world's slowest race. We have 6 toddlers. We have Jack, Cooper, Silas, Rosaline, Drake, and Sloan. They are all toddlers under a year old, and it is time for a crawling race. Toddlers on your mark. Parents, all the way down to the finish line. Let's go. Parents at the finish line. Keep going. Keep going. On your mark. On your mark. Get set. Go. All right, Jack's sitting here. Cooper's on his knees. Wait, here comes Sloan. And here comes Cooper. It's Cooper versus Sloan. Here comes Cooper. Cooper's going in the wrong direction. Oh, he has stopped, but here comes Sloan. Sloan stops, and here, wait, almost. And it is a tie. Cooper and Sloan. And here comes Drake down in 3rd place. Let's hear it for the world's slowest race and our amazing toddlers here tonight.
Oh man, that was one of the greatest, slowest races in the history of this ball club. A tie, and then no, you go. Same. Oh my goodness. Not a happy ending for everybody there. Happy to hear the folks in the comment section are having a ball. A lot of cheers for Cooper. And Brandon wondering where he can get some action on it. In the future, we will certainly be able to get some live betting odds out there for the world's slowest race. So as you can see, Bill Leroy back behind the plate. It's banana ball. If you get taken out, we'll put you back in. Nothing wrong with that. So shakes it off, passes concussion protocols, and Darnell Sweeney with an absolute blast to right field, and not able to make the snag is Tanner Thomas. Ends up bouncing off the wall, and it'll be a stand-up double for the extra hitter. Now 2 for 2 on the day. Singled, swiped a bag, and scored a run back in the 1st inning. He had a hot shot to Dalton Malden, who wasn't able to make a tough backhanded snag. And here we take a look at the first pitch of the 2nd inning after the Monarchs won the 1st inning 6-0 in dominating fashion. The extra hitter, Mr. Sweeney, starts off the 2nd even better than he started off the 1st. Now Pete Cosma, who reached on an error by Josh Lavender at 3rd base, ended up coming around to score. As you can see on the A's just a year ago, making a pit stop on the Kansas City Monarchs alongside his good friend Matt Adams, who's in the hole. Both of them in Major League Baseball last summer, and that one, a little flare, it's going to dunk in just in front of Malachi Mitchell. And a throw to 3rd, not in time, through the legs of Josh Lavender. Coming on in is Sweeney, back behind the back toss by Bill Leroy. Actually almost got him. Really snazzy play by the Nanners catcher, who was removed after taking a hopper off the chin an inning ago, but after being checked out by Jared Bashaw, the trainer, he's back out there on the diamond. So the Bananas' uncharacteristically sloppy defense continues. That one will be an error on Malachi Mitchell. The short hop not able to be handled by Lavender. Credit Cosma with a base hit, no RBI though. And the Monarchs ahead here in the 2nd inning as Guerrero with a big hack, but he comes up empty. Gabby with an RBI single and a run scored. Kyle Lewig's out for his second inning on the bump. Only 3 infielders for the Bananas. Josh Lavender, the only person on the left side of the infield. A chance for a fan to make a play, and it's caught! Gabby Guerrero's out. What a fine play by the man in the red sweatshirt. Great vocabulary there, Shark. Oh my goodness. 2 innings and 2 foul balls caught by fans. Chris Vasquez, the victim, leading off the bottom of the first for the Nanners. And now Gabby Guerrero will have some harsh words about banana ball to his cousin Vladdy Jr. and his uncle Vladdy Sr. as a deep fly ball, but the Bananas sticking with the 4-person outfield. Dalton Cornett, the shortstop who moved behind the plate and is now playing shortstop out in left center field. Hauls in the long fly ball off the bat of Matt Adams. And 2 down now for Jan Hernandez. Adams had struck out swinging on a high heater from Kyle. By the way, folks, we're not even an inning and a half through this ball game, and we have more foul balls caught by fans than any other game in banana ball history. Now, this is the 20th banana ball game of all time, so the sample size isn't enormous. It's pretty eye-opening, though. There's a lot of room for fans to make plays here in Legends Field. As Jan Hernandez, the right fielder, a single and a run scored. Fouls that one off. It's going to get out of the stadium, though. The Bananas sticking with the 4-man outfield after seeing how deadly the Monarchs' bats were in the top of the first. And a high heater, nothing going there. So Dalton Malden playing a straight-up second. Pretty much the same thing for Dan Oberst and Josh Lavender at first and third. That's a called strike on the outside corner. And Vincent Chapman absolutely letting it eat on the strikeout call. Oh my goodness gracious. It's time for the crowd sing-off. Monarchs with a run as they lead the game 1-0, looking to take a 2-point lead.
And this game is called the sing-off, but we're gonna make it a competition. We play 3 songs. When the song finishes, we finish that song lyric. But Matt, who are you representing over there?
Well, the professor is out here, Jesse, with some of Kansas City's finest.
All right, you got that side. I got everyone from the Bananas dugout all the way down here. We call this the winning section. All right, Shark, give us the first song. Oh, here we go. We gotta finish it. Here we go. Here we go. Let me hear ya. What do you got, Shark?
I got Jesse with the first point.
Next one.
Song 2.
Get it back.
Yes, the young Professor Matt has tied the game.
1-1, one more for the good guys.
Yeah. Kansas City, you guys are amazing. Jesse wins.
First base side, we'll get them next time. But as for right now, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you the world's only second base coach. Give it up for Michael Bobby Barrels Kowalski.
Well, the young professor introducing Mr. Michael Bobby Barrels Kowalski, as he said, with that beautiful booming voice of his. That is the partner in crime of Eric Burns, guy who has been running ultra marathons and every kind of weird endurance event in between, like the triathlon across the country that Burnsy did a few years back. They are the definition of a dynamic duo. Brock Gilliam out for his second inning of work. Gave up a hit, but was able to work a scoreless bottom of the first inning. Now the Kansas City Monarchs with a 1-0 lead in the game and a 1-0 lead in the second inning. Behind the back, what a snazzy play by Gilliam. Didn't glove it perfectly, but no look needed to knock that thing down. And I think that one actually bounced off the I don't know what happened there. Josh Lavender took a very long time to take his shin guard off. Now he's walking gingerly off the field. Clearly didn't bounce off him or anything. I think he might have just tweaked something, trying to pull up after he saw that he didn't have a chance at first base. Brock Gilliam, that was, if it was fielded cleanly behind the back, was more than SportsCenter worthy. Ended up being a very fine stop nonetheless. Now the Bananas shortstop, then catcher, and now once again shortstop, although he's been playing in left center field in the second inning, Dalton Cornett. First time he's ever slapped a Bananas uniform on, a party animal through the first 12 games of the tour, and Dalton not moving anywhere. Remember, in Banana Ball, you can steal first. Highly advised doing it on wild pitches or pass balls, but J.C. Escara didn't let that puppy dribble away from him too far. Dalton, the shortstop, one of the best hitters on the tour, as he skies that one to deep center field, but back to make the play is Joel Booker. And just like that, the Bananas down to their final out here in the second, in danger of dropping both innings to start off this ball game. Breland Almodovar, the left fielder, one of the most decorated professional players on either side. And oh, he's taking it easy. He's gonna lounge in the box. And Gilliam dials a fastball right down Broadway. That's a strike. Vincent Chapman had to get to Breland's level as well. A party animal on the tour. Like Cornett before him, first time he's donned the yellow in his Banana Ball career. And the count even at 1-1 on the pride of Honolulu, Hawaii. Man who went to the U, not the University of Miami, the University of Hawaii. Front door breaking ball misses, count 2-1. Breland hit 273, 9 for 33 across the World Tour, with a .333 on base percentage. And that one low, count 3-1. And once again, Breland a showman in every respect, asking Brock for a pitch right in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he gets it. Hitters count pretty much. Wow, that was awful close to the zone. And no, Breland's goofing around. But I'm not sure he should be goofing around. Looks like he's Jack Sparrow running his way to second base. I think that was a Jack Sparrow. Would you call that a Jack Sparrow? It was funny. I think the crowd enjoyed it. But the first throw from J.C. Escara, the catcher, towards Casey Gillespie, the first baseman, ended up in right field. And remember, when you have a walk in Banana Ball, all 7 fielders behind the pitcher and catcher have to touch the baseball to make it live. So if Breland had been busting it out of the box rather, instead of his very unique, I don't have a real description besides the Sparrow run to second base, he would have had 3 bags easily, could have at least put the pressure on the Monarchs as far as getting all the way home. So it's going to be up to Dalton Malden, the second baseman, to try and hit him in. Dalton started his Bananas career last August in the breakfast ball. As Shark announced when he came up to home plate, he walked out to his own song. That's How It Goes. You can find it on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you listen to your tunes. He's the songbird of our generation. Really a fantastic voice, was a banana throughout this world tour. Started all 12 games at second base for the men in yellow and white. And now Brock Gilliam, one good pitch away from a Monarchs lead, and there it is. No, foul tip. Ends up ricocheting into foul territory. Breland Almodovar off with the pitch, had third base stolen easily. If Malden didn't have to fight that one off. The man out of Trevecca, Nazarene, ready for another 0-2 pitch. Up and in. Almodovar on second has really good speed. He's only 3 for 6 in his stolen base attempts in the World Tour. But this guy who can run very well. Takes off for third, that one skied in the infield. Cosma calls off his third baseman, and Pete will make the play. So the Party Animals, check that, so used to say the Party Animals. The Kansas City Monarchs will take a 2-0 lead in the all-important points category. They win the first 6-0, the second 1-0. And here come the Bananas players for a little second inning dance, naturally.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bananas players.
Well, just a phenomenal job there by Christian Dearman, Matt Malatesta, Lucas Kelly, and Colin Ledbetter, led by the Bananas dancing first base coach Maceo Harrison. Now in between innings, as we take a look from our eye in the sky, the Banana Panorama, Jesse Cole getting a wave going here in Legends Field. 6,000 plus strong. Getting their Tookuses. Is that the plural of Tookuses? Tookasai. Getting their keisters out of their seats. Wave, one of the greatest traditions in the history of sport, if I may say so myself. Was a part of some very weak waves about a week and a half ago in Yankee Stadium. The Tuesday night game, nothing crazy going on in the Bronx. Oh, that's an 0-2 count just like that on Casey Gillespie, the first baseman who flew out to center in his first trip, and now the count 1-2. So remember, you cannot step out of the box in banana ball. That one fouled straight back. So another 1-2 pitch coming from Luigs to Gillespie. And count even at 2-2. Casey thought about heading to first, dances around a little bit. See, this is honestly exactly what I saw coming tonight. The Monarchs having more fun playing ball than they possibly ever have had before. It's fun to have fun, isn't it, right? That one just misses the low outside corner. Bill wanted the call from Vincent Chapman. No such luck. Payoff pitch, swing and a miss. Nice backdoor slider. Oh, and Kyle looks like he's reeling in a big one here. Oh, Bill Leroy loses the helmet, but finds the fisherman. Really good stuff. That's Kyle's third strike and 2 1/3 on the bum. First time he hasn't had to start the inning off against Darnell Sweeney, who is 2 for 2. So Kyle again to continue to work out of the windup. 2 batters into an inning for the first time tonight, and now we've got the guys pinching in. We got a little dance here. Okay. Wow. Try to get him in. Are you kidding me? I love it. That was a Mason Ramsey song. Kyle making sure the crowd truly celebrates what just happened. David Thompson, 1 for 1 with a 2 RBI single and a run scored to his name. That one bounced about 2 feet in front of the batter's box. As we jump back into the air, Kansas Motor Speedway in the background. Legends Field in the foreground. 0-2 pitch coming to the third baseman. Check that. It was a 1-2 pitch, now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Brandon, there are no balks in Banana Ball if somebody is dancing on the mound. That's one of the unwritten rules of Banana Ball. That one gets the bottom of the zone. Vincent Chapman put a little extra sauce on the strikeout call. Still hasn't truly made a decision. Yeah, it was a strikeout. Wasn't sure there. Thought Vincent might, after all that pageantry, call ball 3, but no, that is going to be Kyle's 4th strikeout, 3 of them in a row. Wow. Oh my gosh, I've got a tear coming out of my left eye from what has occurred here so far in the top of the 3rd inning. Kyle's been happy with it, couple Ks, and now JC Escara, the catcher, stands in the way of the Bananas ace and his first 1-2-3 inning of the night. That one ripped very foul. JC 1 for 1 on the day, RBI single and a run scored back in the top of the 1st inning. Can he check his swing? It doesn't matter. Vincent Chapman says it's a called strike on the slider. Kyle sheathes his sword, as he should. Don't want to leave such a dangerous object out in the wild. That one just fouled at the dish. Mr. Lewis was fishing for Mr. Leroy after his first K. Now throwing the line in the water, hoping to find a little strike out of the side. Oh, Kyle getting jiggy with it on the mound. And that one fouled, could be caught by a fan. And it's gonna fall harmlessly to the ground. some boos from those. I mean, it's a tough play. Most of the people here do not have gloves in the stands. Yeah, okay, thank you, Sharp. So, I don't think you should really get too down. Oh my gosh, Kyle on the mound, and Bill now getting into it, starting a slow clap. And the stadium is ready to rock and roll. Another 1-2 pitch, 2 down here in the top of the 3rd. Check swing, did he go? Vincent Chapman says no. And there's not going to be a check to Seth Strickland. Kyle wants to start up again. 6,000 strong, bringing their hands together. 2-2 pitch shot into left center field with some chutzpah behind it, but Breland Almadova, a fine running snag, avoids Malachi Mitchell, and Kyle Lewis has his first 1-2-3 inning of the ball game. First time the Monarchs have been kept off the board in an inning. And here is Jesse Cole. It's time to shop for bananas.
So here we go. We got a new promotion for the tour. It is called Shopping for Bananas. So we have Mason here. Mason, 3 years old, and we have Graham at 2 years old. They have to do the shopping for the family. Their one job is to just get the bananas. So you've got your card, Graham down, Mason down. All right, you got the cards on your mark. once, let's hear it for our 2 contestants in shoving for bananas.
Oh man, the promotions tonight have just been unbelievable. Good work, Mason. Really strong performance. Jesse Cole tries to fire a banana into the stands and gets denied by the net. Another try for the pitcher out of Wofford. A good one at that. Two-way man back in the day in his prime when it was beefy Jesse Cole. Look up the pictures. They're great. A lot more on him than he's packing today. Now we're at run 7 miles every morning at 5 a.m. Jesse Cole. Very different man. We will have a new man into the ball game. Josh Kirshen takes over for Brock Gilliam.
Malachi Mitchell.
So here's Malachi Mitchell, and that man looks like he's hitting the quan. Ooh, he's got this thing down. I have a feeling it was rehearsed. Oh, and his background dancers, they're all quanning as well. It's been pretty non-stop here in the 3rd inning. The Bananas center fielder, the 9-hitter, then the extra hitter, Alex Ziegler, to the top of the order for Bill Leroy. As you saw Malachi's unbelievable statistics, that's because he was 1 for 1 in the World Tour. Cranks that one to 3rd. Diving stop by David Thompson. Throw across the diamond, never a chance to catch the fastest man in baseball. Malachi on the World Tour continues to hit 1,000. He's 2 for 2, 2 walks, and a steal at first base. I mean, what else do you want from the guy? He's also pinch run about 27 times, and he was 11 for 15 in stolen base attempts. Alex Ziegler, the bat tricking guru, had if you were in the baseball social media world, you actually saw he's got some competition. There was I think it was a junior college man during a rain delay who balanced everything from helmets and hats to a PVC pipe. That thing back into the crowd, and it's gonna fall. Nice catch on a hop, but the ball came down. Patty Mahomes jersey. Guy swapped by his friends as Ziegler continues to show what he's got. He actually was a very solid college baseball player, but 8 years ago, California, University of Pennsylvania, now resides in Butler, PA, where he's a machinist 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. And his bearded zig on the internet, that one cranked to 3rd. Thompson goes the short way, 1 on to 1st, all the way back to the backstop. Zieg's on his horse. He's gonna slide into 2nd safely. And it's honestly a fair trade-off here for the Monarchs. The fastest man on either side, Malachi Mitchell, off the field. It looks like, well, I'm gonna let Bill Leroy be introduced.
Catcher number 1, Bill Leroy.
So after Bill Leroy's very special welcome, a handshake with J.C. Ascar, the backstop for the Monarchs. And now Jacob Teston pinch running for Ziggs. That one well outside. This is Bill's first at bat of the game because Christopher Vazzy Vasquez stepped in for him and fouled out to a fan. That was when Bill had taken a bouncer off the face. That one shot down the left field line. Teston rounding 3rd. Oh, he's gonna Jack Sparrow his way into home. The Bananas win the 3rd inning. It's Mr. Banana Land, Bill Leroy, the hero. The man who hops on wild hogs and stares coyotes in the eyes and does not blink. Shoots that one down the 3rd baseline. Teston comes home. And just like that, the Monarchs lead cut in half. It is 2-1. The Banana Band absolutely blasting right in my kitchen ear. They're basically pointing the horn section into our shotgun mic. And just about blew my eardrums out. What a third inning. To recap, Kyle Lewigs fished Bill Leroy, his catcher, back to the mound after a strikeout. We had a dance that you'll see on TikTok within the next 48, 72 hours, somewhere in that time frame. A nice catch by Breland Almadova to end the inning, first time the Monarchs hadn't scored. And then Malachi hit the Quan up to home plate. Alex Ziegler bat-tricked his way up to the dish. And Bill Leroy, winning his first at-bat of the game after taking a baseball off the chin, walks off the third inning with a hot shot down the third base line. Are you not entertained? Wow. I'm Brad. That's a 10 out of 10 comment, my man. Listen, not every team in the country has a pep band on payroll. Very understandable. Oh, man. So just a reminder on all of Banana Ball's rules as Shark leads the fans in a serenade of happy birthday here in the park. It's match-style play. That's why there are two numbers on the scoreboard. On the right in yellow is the all-important points numbers. You get a point if you win an inning. The Monarchs won the first inning 6-0, so they got a point. They won the second inning 1-0. You got another point. Then the Bananas able to keep the Monarchs off the board and score a run themselves. Well, there was no more damage to do. It's a walk-off, and that's part of what's so much fun about this young sport is there's an opportunity for 5 walk-offs in a game. We have the 2-hour time limit, which as you can see, we've got a smidge over an hour 5 left on the docket. And if nobody scores 5 points within the 2 hours, then whoever's winning wins the game. If it's a tie game, we go to tiebreaker showdowns. And that, if you've got any other questions, shoot it out in the old comment section. I'm sure there's a couple. Sean Sinna, thank you very much. I appreciate it, buddy. Comment section going wild. The craziest broadcast we have had in the history of this YouTube broadcast. We've never had 4 digits at a time. That's been getting smashed all night. And so far, 14,000 unique people have been viewing this evening. I can't thank all of you enough on the Tube and on the No Filter Network. Little simulcast action going on here from Legends Field. Now we have worked into the reserves of the Monarchs, and first pitch in there to Morgan Johan is going to be a ball. Now Vincent Chapman taking over. What's this guy got? Oh, okay. Wow. This is a jam. Oh, yeah. All right. Some new moves from Vincent. Okay. It's always good when he shakes the rear. All right. Not many people in the Midwest can shake the tush like that. Of course, we all know that Vincent's the best dancing umpire on the Eastern Seaboard, but you never know. Now that we're in uncharted territory, there might be some guys calling balls and strikes out near this neck of the woods who have some sweet moves. So Morgan Johan comes in for Joel Booker, the center fielder. This is where things are going to get crazy for your local broadcaster here. That one flared into right, and Tanner Thomas is going to take it on a couple hops. Well, this is honesty hour here. I did extensive research. Extensive, as I do. You know, I'm not tooting my own horn, but I'm trying to make a career out of this thing. On the Kansas City Monarchs, of course, as we're coming to broadcast a couple games. And then 10 minutes before we went live, chopper to the left side. Oh, finds the hole. Andrew Don in to play third base. He can't snag it. The throw to third. Kyle Lewis, the pitcher, is there to, did he get him? Yes. Johan can't believe it. He thought he was able to avoid the tag attempt from the Bananas man on the mound. And we'll take a look at this another time. So slap through the left side. Trying to catch the Bananas sleeping with the third baseman out of position. Johan with a real whoopsie-daisy there. And inconclusive upon a second look. That was, could have gone either way. Darryl Graham into the box, and he stepped out of the box, so even though the pitch was a ball, the count is now 1-1. Second Monarch to step out of the box today. This is banana ball, not baseball, folks. And a check swing. Did he go? No. I think we're saying no. 2-1 count. Oh no, Kyle tries to pick off Alex Lahaski at second. Another man in, and the throw home. Bill was trying to fake Lahaski out. A long rolling throw from the Bananas right fielder, Tanner Thomas. And that was a tough one because it looked like Malachi Mitchell, the center fielder, had come in to try and be the pickoff-er, the pickoff-e, the pickoff receiver. So there was nobody behind him when the throw went awry. Now that one into dead center. Malachi turns his back to home, can't track it down. Almodovar will fire it in. And it's going to be a double for Darryl Graham. Gilberto Pena will sub in for Pete Cosmer. So what I was saying at the start of this frame here is that nobody at all told any of us on the Banana side that there was a second team. These are not Kansas City Monarchs American Association players now. These are Kansas City Monarchs, the traveling men's league team. A lot of very good players on both sides. And that one on the outside corner. Count even at 2-2 on Pena. He gets quick pitch, used to baseball. Was not ready for Kyle Lewis to get the ball and fire home. So that's 5 strikeouts for the Nanners starter. And now Fernando Esquivel. Will pinch hit for Gabby Guerrero. And bad intentions, but nothing there on the slider. And just like that, he's behind 0-2. Tapped back to Kyle. Throw to first. Dan Oberst wasn't anywhere close to the bag. Ends up being bang, bang. Oof, ba-boof. 1 run comes in for the Monarchs.
That right, Shark. It is time for a big tradition in Banana Land. So everybody on your feet here in the stadium. Everybody on your feet. It is time for Hey Baby. So we're going to get it going wild here at Legends Field. Shark, cue it up. Get your hands going.
Hey, baby. A tradition unlike any other. Always mind-boggling to see it in a new stadium. And the fine folks of Kansas City did not come close to disappointing. And not at all done dancing is Vincent Chapman. It's the combination of the skill, you know, the uniqueness of him being the home plate umpire, and the body. The body's a big part of it. You know, there's not many folks built like Vincent in the umpire dancing game. I'm pretty sure of that. Looks like he might have injured a knee there. So the Monarchs lead the game 2-1 in points. They lead the fourth inning 1-0. And it's going to be 2-3-4 for the Nanners. Since Bill Leroy walked off the third inning with an RBI single to bring in Jacob Teston, how about that? Our new catcher, Kyle Ford, absolutely getting after it with Vincent. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. The Monarchs are having an absolute ball, and it warms the heart. Nanners right fielder Tanner Thomas with a booming stand-up double off the right field wall. Ended up stranded at third base back in the first, fouls that one off, in danger of a fan making a play, and it's bobbled, clanks off the hands. You know, you say every time it comes in the air, and when I say you say, I mean Shark says, nobody catch this, please. And it's a fair enough proposition, but, you know, to put yourself in the fan's shoes, if a ball is hurtling towards me in the stands, you know, it's kind of a tall task to, like, bat it out of the air instead of trying to soften the blow with a snag. That one dots the outside corner. Second inning of work for Josh Kersher. Maceo on the ground over first base side. Tanner able to fight off the 2-2 offering. And that one hit hard to short, bounces off of the chest of the new shortstop, Darryl Graham. Tough hop, and struck well. That's a tough play. Let's go to the young professor.
Two-time World Series champion, including one right here in Kansas City, number 28, Johnny Gold!
I'm going to call that one, it's a tough one. I'm going to call it an E6 as Tanner Thomas fakes a steal. And the DH, Johnny Gomes, the legendary Major League man, takes that for ball one. Soft tapper foul down the third baseline. Sounds like the bat may have broken as well. Yeah, he's going to have to find some new lumber. Tanner Thomas retreats back to first. Johnny bounced out to third his first time up in a Bananas uniform, as Maceo fills the dead time by shaking the derriere. A lot of butt shaking in Banana Ball. And that one pops foul. It seems like it's going to stay in fair play. Well, not fair play, the field of play, rather. Dangerous move there. Ends up being the first baseman, Cam Messerschmidt, who makes the snag as Kyle Ford, the catcher, hit the ground. And it'll be Danny Oberst, the Nanners' first baseman, with one down. Tanner Thomas, great speed, still leading off first base. The former Hokie was 5 of 6 in his stolen base attempts in the 12-game Banana Ball World Tour when he was a party animal. Actually, a 2018 and 2019 Savannah Banana came at the end of the seasons through his TCC pitching coach, Corey Pye, held the same role for the Nanners. A low wrecking ball, and Maceo goes airborne. Off camera, the banana ball game was happening, and Dan Oberst swung and missed at a big breaker. Thomas takes off for second. That one smoked to third. Knocked down and fired across the diamond just in time. Now Tanner Thomas racing for third. He'll get there. Good play by the new man at the hot corner, Gilberto Pena, to have a play on that at all. And Danny, who had bounced out to second his first time, goes to the other side of the infield. Finds no luck there. Now Josh Lavender, pinch hit for by Andrew Don. And Donnie Banana Ball ties the inning. Mr. Thomas. Mr. Thomas steps on home plate. Substitutions all over the place here. Donnie takes over third base, and that was his first at bat as a banana, a 2-year party animal. Last spring and this spring, a great one at that, made out of Eckerd College. Donning the yellow unis for the first time in his banana ball career, and comes up with a big 2-out RBI single to knot this inning at a run apiece. Now the Bananas in the driver's seat. Shortstop Dalton Cornett flew out to center field his first trip to the dish. Inning-winning run, 270 feet away at first. Great stop by Ford behind the dish. Another good play by the Monarchs backstop. Count evens up at 2-2 on Cornett. And it's bounced back up the middle, gonna be a tough play. And fired across the diamond. In time by Pena, check that. Ram. So the Bananas stave off the Monarchs scoring a point. Inning ends 1-1, and we'll throw it back down to the field because it's time for a celebration off. Here's Jesse Cole.
It is called the scoring celebration off. And you guys are going to be the judge on who did it best, coming around third and scoring. So going first, representing the Bananas, is the fastest player in baseball. Please welcome Malachi Flash the Kid. All right, Malachi, come on home. Here we go. And here he goes. Flash the Kid. Oh, wait. I hope that's joking. I hope that's joking. Oh, okay. All right. All right, not bad. Not bad. Now, please welcome Colt. Colt, come on down. Here we go. Full speed, Colt. Full speed. He's coming home. He's coming home. Oh. This might be the longest worm I've ever seen. He's almost there. And he's there. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right. Now, please representing Karen. Here, Karen. What do you got, Karen? You're coming after the worm. What do you got? Karen, come on, break it. Oh, you're that tired. Let's go, Karen. All right. All right. You're breaking it down. Come on, Karen. You better get there, Karen. Get to home. Get to home. Representing the grandmother division. Come on, Karen. Karen, you got this. Karen. All right, what do you got, Karen? Oh, all right. Oh, yes. Not bad. All right, fans. Let's hear it for Karen, but I think our winner is right here. Let's hear it for Coles. And now, taking the mound for the Bananas, please welcome
pitcher, Major League All-Star, and Red Sox Hall of Famer. Please welcome 75-year-old Bill the Spaceman Lee.
The Spaceman himself taking the mound here in Kansas City. Says the first time he's been to Kansas City since 1978. Happy to be back though. 14-year Major League veteran, 10 of them with the Boston Red Sox, 4 with the Montreal Expos, and how about the roar of the crowd as he fires a couple strikes in there. And as Bill starts warming up on the mound, I have a very special guest in the broadcast booth, none other than Princess Potassia, and Split, 2 broadcast booth guests. Princess Potassia, welcome to the cast. This is the first time. Thanks for coming up and visiting us. Thank you very much. I love, it's the best spot in the ballpark, truly. Yeah, so what has your night been like here in Kansas City? Have you been here before? This is unbelievable, huh?
Number 23, Cam Messerschmidt.
Uh-huh.
Very much having fun.
Wow.
I can expect nothing less from Harvard.
I am very happy to hear that. I have to say, your performance to kick off really the ceremony here tonight, that's when our pregame really starts revving up, is once you sing your song. It was 10 out of 10. So thank you for blessing us with that.
Thank you so very much. It's my pleasure.
That one skied in the infield. Bill Lee with an emphatic fist bump. And caught by Andrew Don. Just like that. One down for the 14-year MLB vet. Cam Messerschmidt down on the pop-up. Now Ryan McDill, the left fielder, and takes the leafus for a strike, gets out of the box, the count just like that, no balls and 2 strikes. Another eephus, and it's cranked foul. And he got out of the box again, but it looks like he kept 1 foot in, so he'll get another pitch from Lee. Unbelievable. 1-2 pitch, and it's shot into the vacant hole at shortstop because the Banana's going with a 4-person outfield. Now, Princess Potassia, while we have you up here, is there anything tonight that has amazed you more than any other as Split plays the drums with his head out there? What has wowed you here from Kansas City?
Well, Kansas City has just been so welcoming, and let me just say, there was a lot of storm clouds coming in, and it cleared up, but made the most beautiful sunset. We've all been enjoying that very much. That's really wowed me today.
Yeah, the sunset, the scene here in Legends Field has been eye-popping.
And an incredible crowd, really.
Unbelievable. Another sellout here on the tour. Every night game has been like this, but Legends Field, it's got a pretty unique energy to it here in Kansas. Danny Holmes swinging the lumber. Right fielder for the Monarchs is McDill, checked on over at first base by Bill Lee. Now, have you had a favorite stop on the tour that you've gotten to be a part of yet, Princess Potassia?
My favorite stop on the tour? Well, I don't want to make anyone in Kansas City mad, but I really loved Daytona Beach.
Yeah, Daytona was fantastic. Oh my goodness, almost a phenomenal play by Andrew Don. It was a great play. But on the end of it, does not get the out call from Seth Strickland, who is serenaded with booze for doing his job. It's not easy being an umpire. Here, we'll check it out one more time. That one bounced to Donnie, the only person on the left side of the infield. And oh my gosh, I do think they got him. So Strickland, it was certainly bang bang. And we got to see it slowed down thanks to the magical work from Chad Reese, my coordinating producer. As that one is popped up, right field side, Tanner Thomas, moseying on over, will make the snag. And a little something extra onto the ground there. Bill Lee throws a scoreless top of the 5th inning.
Our beautiful fans, if you want a free rose, everybody get loud right now. Here we go.
As Shark said, the Bananas players, Jesse Cole, cast and crew alike, invading the stands, handing out roses. Now, have you ever had a rose in hand and gotten to give out a rose yourself? Is this something you've gotten to be a part of, or not?
I
for the
have
princess?
never gotten to give a rose out.
Whoa! Oh my gosh! Yeah,
That was a close one.
Well, yeah, the headset and the
It's
crown,
not working. Not working very well at all.
You can
I
really-
have not been able to give out a rose myself yet. Although I have seen many a fan be very, very, very pleased when they receive one. So.
Yeah, it's always a special moment. Usually looking out there for some of the younger ladies who will appreciate the rose like none other.
Oh yes, and the older ones too.
Yes, that's a good point, but they usually end up heartbroken, unfortunately. Can't make everybody happy.
No, you can't. You cannot.
So as the boys are in the stands, flowers in hand, we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. The Monarchs with a 2-1 lead. But Bill Lee able to keep them off the scoreboard in the top half. So the Nanners only need 1 run to walk off this inning and knot the game at 2 points apiece.
Here. Thank you to all the sweethearts with us tonight.
Ah, well. I really appreciate that, Jesse. I don't get called a sweetheart every day, so it's really nice to hear that from the man in the yellow tux. Appreciate you flying me here, Jess. Wouldn't rather be anywhere else. So it's going to be 7, 8, 9 in the Nanners lineup here. Breland, the left fielder, will start it off. Looks like a new man on the mound as well. It's going to be Steve Diamico. And Breland showing the keister and gets a called strike for his efforts. Yeah, not very princess-like behavior there. But a bat flip to the moon on a ground ball single, throw to first, and heads up play over there by Messerschmidt, able to knock it down. He was not expecting a throw from Johan in center. But Breland, the inning-winning run with great speed, reaches, had a 2-base sprint his first time when he had his very unique Jack Sparrow-esque type run out to second base. Princess Potasio, what would you call how Breland got to second base? You have anything?
I would call it odd, Vigo. I would call it rather odd.
It's odd.
Yes, but I did enjoy it. I think he probably could have gotten to third base if he had just run, but, you know.
I think you may have a career in this business. I said the exact same thing when he ended up at second base on that.
Oh, you did? Huh.
Yes, when there was a throw that went into right field at the top of it. But you know what? It was entertaining, and that's the name of the game here.
Yes, absolutely.
Now Dalton Malden, the second baseman, pop out to short his first time. Trying to keep the line moving here. Breaking ball gets the top of the zone. Count even at 2-2. Breland sitting down at first base. That breaking ball is going to graze the top of the zone, according to Vincent Chapman. Dalton Malden, not a fan of the call at all. It was in Vincent's defense, I think it was rather similar to the pitch before it he had just called for strike 2. So Jacob Teston will pinch hit for Malachi Mitchell. Breland Almodovar takes off for second. The ball bounces off of the glove of the man on the mound, Steve D'Amico. So Breland with his first stolen base on the evening. Alex Ziegler waiting in the on-deck circle. Loving the baby shark. So does Jacob Teston. He shoots that one to left, and Breland's doing his funky run again. Jack Sparrow coming home.
Pulling into port.
Oh my gosh, right on the money there, Princess Potassia.
Look at him
Walk-off
go.
single, unbelievable work there. Jacob Teston, his first at-bat of the night. Ties this ball game up at 2 points apiece, and now all the boys at home plate are jumping on it. Non-stop action while the guys dance on home plate. You can take a look again as Teston lined that one to left, and Breland Almodovar with his very, very creative arrival to home plate. We're gonna turn it back down to Jesse because we've got a little Bananas Barnyard.
All this promotion, Bananas Barnyard. So here's how it goes. We come up with an animal name, and you guys have to act like it. The fans determine who the winner is, okay? So whatever the animal is, you have to act like it. Here we go. You guys ready? Monkey. All right, not bad. Not bad. Jellyfish. Jellyfish. It's the weirdest jellyfishes I've seen. What is this thing?
What is that?
I don't know. All right, skunk. 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 I hear you. I hear you. All right, sloth. 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 It's a good sloth. All right, snake. Snake. Ooh, good snake. All right, penguin. Penguin. This is a good one. Oh, nice waddle. All right.
That's awesome.
Inchworm. Inchworm. Snail. 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 All right, last one. T-Rex. T-Rex. This is just for fun for me. Oh, this is pretty good. All right, contestants right back here. Fans, you get to vote. Is it my man right here? Let's hear it. Right here. That him. Or my man right here. That was the best sloth and T-Rex I've ever seen. Let's hear it for our Bananas Barnyard contestants. Great job, my man.
Wow, really lively Bananas Barnyard there. Good stuff. T-Rex was probably my favorite moment of it all.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a favorite animal down there? I mean, there's a lot going on, but you know.
Honestly, I saw very little that resembled an actual animal, but I'd
Yeah.
have to say the sloth was quite captivating.
I love, you know, I'm a big fan of sloths.
Yes.
And I think if they didn't nail it, they did an entertaining rendition.
Well, they didn't have any trees to climb slowly, so.
Yeah, no leaves to crunch on, although you could
Yes.
have munched a little grass.
Yeah, you're right. They could have gone the extra mile.
Right, it's all about creativity here in Banana Land. So it'll be Morgan Johan to lead it off. He was the first man of the replacement Monarchs to swing the bat. Started off the fourth inning with a little infield single. And shoots that one to second. Dalton Malden on a hop. One pitch, one out for the new man on the mound, Colin Ledbetter. Bill Lee goes 1 inning. Gives up a hit, but does not allow a run. Setting up the Bananas for their game-tying walk-off off the bat of Jacob Teston, bringing home Breland Almodovar. And the first pitch up and out of the zone to Alex Lahaski. Single and a run scored, seeing eye through the left side of the infield last time. Ends up chasing that one, count even at 1-1 on the second baseman for the Monarchs. And that one fouled off. Now, how about 2 foul balls, not just one, but 2 foul balls caught by fans tonight? Did you get to see any of them happen? I mean, they've been terrific plays.
I did. I got to see the one happen, I think the first one actually.
Yeah.
Yes, and I don't think that they realized that they had made a boo-boo by us. So we were not exactly super excited about it, but we were happy that they got the ball, you know, to take home.
We're always happy, and I'd say when you attend a sporting event, there's not many events that you end up with more souvenirs, or at least have a chance to get a larger variety or quantity of souvenirs than a Bananas game.
Oh, yes.
But we would have rather that one hopped and then you dig it off the ground or get it on a bounce.
Exactly, or been from the other team.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct, which then did happen, but Christopher Vasquez unfortunately was at the wrong end of that one, leading off the bottom of the first. And it ended up being Gabby Guerrero, the cousin of Vladdy Jr., who popped out to a fan after that. So that's going to be ball 4. Actually, first walk of the night given up by Bananas pitching, and racing to second just ahead of the tag of the left fielder Breland Almadova is Lahaski, able to check his swing on the high fastball. And Colin Ledbetter cannot believe Vincent Chapman said that he didn't go around on that, and Eric Burns out to argue in their defense as well. And I got to agree, that was, at least from my vantage point, looked like Lahaski went well around. Now Eric Burns out on the field. He's talking to Seth Strickland, and Seth Strickland not listening. He was talking to Lahaski at second, and Burns is going to ask for a second opinion here. And it looks like Seth Strickland basically telling Burnsy, oh, wow, bold move. Flips the kilt out there.
My goodness.
Once again, not princess-like behavior.
No.
Something I know you would never do in the crowd.
I would never, ever do that. That is 100% correct, yes. Not in a million years.
So Lahaski gets a controversial walk/sprint. Remember, in case you're just joining us, on ball 4, all 7 fielders have to touch the ball before it's live. So Lahaski on his horse was able to slide into second just ahead of the flip from the right fielder Tanner Thomas to the left fielder Breland Almadova, who had crashed on second base. Now back to the top of the order and all the way to the backstop. Maybe a cross up there. Looks like Bill didn't really take an attempt at it. Darryl Graham, the extra hitter, 1 for 1 on the day with the double. Classic deep fly ball to center where Eric Burns has his center fielders. It was Malachi Mitchell at the time. Play extremely far in. He calls it the rover position, and then has his right and left fielders pinch over to try and cut off deep balls, but the rover giveth, the rover taketh away. That was a giveth to the Monarchs. Ball that probably would have been tracked down had Malachi been playing at a normal depth. Graham with a 2-1 pitch coming as the Bananas have pinched the infield in. That one dots the black of the outside corner. And now a 2-2 pitch coming. Because of the wild pitch, Lahaski leading off third base. Heck of a stop by Bill Leroy. It's just a job to keep the ball in front of him, able to get it into the mitt somehow as well. It's now a payoff pitch coming, and a reminder, the ever-present sprint rule, ball 4 would score a run easily. Ends up being a breaking ball fouled off. Ledbetter, the man on the mound, primarily a fastball slider guy. He'll work a changeup in there once in a blue moon. Has actually been working on it a lot over the tour. Another 3-2 misses lone outside. Heck of a pick at shortstop by Dalton Cornett, saved what could have been a disastrophe. Now the flip at second, plenty of time. That is bunt defense in banana ball to a T.
Yay.
And Princess Potassia very happy with what she saw.
Very, very happy.
Unfortunately for your guys, Haskey came around to score on the play too.
He did do that, yes, that is correct.
So credit Graham with a sprint and an RBI, and now Gilberto Pena, the new shortstop, strikeout victim in his first trip to the dish against Kyle Lewigs at the time. Takes a fastball at the top of the zone for strike one. Pena came in for Pete Cosma, 10-year MLB veteran. And now Ledbetter, one good one away from getting out of the frame with only one run home. And a controversial one at that, according to the Bananas brass. Outside corner, here comes Vincent Chapman to do his thing. A lot of skipping, a nice slide. That was very creative. Rate that, a 1 out of 10 as far as Vincent Chapman strikeout calls. And hold that thought, because here's Sharp.
Of the United States military, both past and present, please rise. Fans, please join the Bananas in honoring the men and women that serve this great nation as we salute our hometown heroes of the night. The Savannah Bananas, thank you so much for your service and commitment to our great country. And thank you for protecting our freedom.
Always a very special moment wherever Banana Land is on any given weekend. I send Sharks thoughts to everybody watching at home, of course. Now, back to the very important matter at hand. A 1 out of 10 rating on Vincent Chapman's strikeout call there, compared to all of the strikeout calls you've seen the Bananas home plate umpire make.
Oh yes, honestly, I think I would give him a little bit more, like maybe a 1.5, because I do feel like he, dove with a lot of intention and purpose. So I really think that the heart was there, but just the execution is what was lacking.
So you gave him a 1.5 out of 10? You just gave him, you said you're going to give him a little more, give him a 1.5 out of 10? And it was the execution was the problem?
Yes, the execution, not the passion. Yes.
The passion, the effort was there. But 8.5 points left on the board there for Vincent. A harsh critic, but you know what? What you say goes. Princess Potassia, thank you so much for spending an inning and a half with us on the broadcast. A first time and a first of many, if I may say so.
Oh, good. Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Hey, have fun with all the kids and, adults. I'm sure everybody likes Princess Potassia, but tends to be the kids.
The kids like me the best, I think. Yes.
A little more excited about the princess. Enjoy the rest of the ball game, and we'll see you in the near future.
All right. See you later, Rico.
So Princess Potassia exits stage left for me, maybe right for you. And we head in to what could possibly be, oh yeah, gotta get the crown back on. What could possibly be, I don't want to say such things, the final inning of this ball game. So what it comes down to in Banana Ball is we don't start a new inning if there is 10 minutes or less on the clock. It would have to be a pretty lengthy frame here. We track our minutes per inning. It's a stat that we really like keeping track of. The longest inning so far tonight was 14 minutes and 48 seconds, and that was the sixth run first inning. Ziegs with the bat on his nose takes a called strike to make it 1-1. Second inning of work for Steve D'Amico. And Alex Ziegler just like that. Behind 1 ball, 2 strikes. The extra hitter for the Bananas reached out a fielder's choice. Ended up being pinch run for and takes a front door breaking ball for strike 3. Just like that, 1 down. Ziegler honestly really held his own throughout the World Tour, ended up 3 for 9. Did strike out 3 times. That would make it number 4 there. But for a guy who had been doing bat tricks, but not facing live hitters for the last 8 years, with some training, you know, like a classic cramming before the test type situation, has fared quite well so far on the tour. Now Bill Leroy trying to ignite a rally here. First pitch swinging, flies that one to right center field with a bead on it, and making the snag is Morgan Johan. The catcher for the Bananas was the hero of the 3rd inning. That was his first and only at bat of the game up until now. Walked off the 3rd inning with a hot shot down the 3rd base line, bringing home the pinch runner, Jacob Teston, for the aforementioned Alex Ziegler. And with the party animals, I love, that's actually only 2 party animals for me tonight, and you know, I feel pretty good about that 5.5 innings into this ball game. With the Monarchs pushing a run across in the top of the inning on the controversial and then very uncontroversial back-to-back walks, the Bananas are going to have to push a run home here, or else they'll fall behind 3-2 in the all-important points category. Tanner Thomas, the right fielder, 1 for 2 on the day with a double, and he reached on an E6, a hot shot, a tough error. Ends up popping that one up. Shallow left field. Redemption for the shortstop, Darryl Graham. And the Monarchs do jump back out in front. They lead 3-2. After the 1-2-3 frame, here comes the closer.
Way in from left center field, it's Christian Dearman. All right, fans, if you want a t-shirt, let me hear you get up on your feet and make some noise.
So Christian Dearman races into the stands, ripping shirts off one after another. It's like the Dr. Seuss novel where the little creature is supposed to be beheaded by the king, but you can't be beheaded until your hat's off, and he just has like basically unlimited hats. It's actually one of my favorite stories growing up. That was a real nice redemption arc for him. That's what we've got going on here. Although Christian's t-shirts will unfortunately, for the fans, reach an end at some point. Not yet, though. Astonishingly, they keep on coming. And lucky folks in the stands keep on getting them. Oh, man, the final piece of merchandise. Rhett the Hunter, I am very happy to hear that your team is the Bananas. Thank you so much for hanging out with us here on a Friday night, live from Kansas City, Kansas, in Legends Field. First time the Bananas have faced another professional baseball team in the sport, no, the art of banana ball. It's a game that transcends sport. Megan Burton, this is not fake in the slightest. Let's tune in to Shark.
Matt Wolf.
He announces that Matt Wolf is on the mound. No, Megan, to continue what I was saying, this is not fake at all. Both teams really want to win. There's just a lot of shenanigans and fun being had on both sides. A lot of people like to compare the Bananas to the Harlem Globetrotters, basically the Globetrotters of baseball. And we welcome that comparison. But, as I just mentioned, the one main difference is, you know, the Globetrotters beat the Generals 999 times out of 1,000. What happens in between the lines in banana ball is all very much real. And your eyes may deceive you, but it's happening in a competitive game. So as Shark said, Matt Wolf on the mound. His catcher, Bill Leroy, getting into a center stance. Looks like Wolfie's gonna get a snap from him, calling out the signals, reading the defense, and now he's dropping back into the shotgun. The snap, it's wide, but a nice snag by Wolf. Pitch coming in. Esquivel, the batter, takes a fastball outside. Matt Wolf, the pride of Joy, Oklahoma. One of the more fun entertainers we have on hand in Banana Ball. That one, a wild pitch, but Esquivel is going to hold tight in the box. If he took off immediately, he had first base stolen easily. One of the 9 rules of Banana Ball. But it is completely understandable. Folks used to playing baseball their entire lives. Won't take off for first when ball ends up rolling to the backstop. It is a rule in the Atlantic League. Actually done it for a couple years now. And they credit you with a hit there. A quick pitch, and now Esquivel's off to the races. Leroy snags it, fires to first, not in time. First steal of first base tonight, and it's a Monarch. How about that? Good work by Fernando. He had grounded out to the pitcher his first time up. But the left fielder for the Monarchs able to start the inning off with an SF1 if anybody is scoring this game at home. First pitch from Wolf. To Messerschmidt. Well, that's up being the second pitch by the time I got my words out. Fly out to Tanner Thomas and right. Now Ryan McDill, the left fielder, will try his luck. Check that, Timmy Walker will pinch hit for McDill, who had pinch hit for Jan Hernandez. So the third person to hit in the 5-hole tonight for the Monarchs. And Timmy Walker calling his shot. Oh my goodness. Whitey Tighty's on. Looks like a couple pairs of underpants. Sliders under the white ones, and stepping out of the box is Timmy Walker. So count quickly 0-2 on the new right fielder. Check that, the new left fielder for the Monarchs, and he gets plunked. Matt Wolf was in the driver's seat. So a steal of first, a fly out to right, and a hit by pitch. And now Danny Holmes will take one low. Nice 360 pitch from Matt Wolf. I don't know if I had actually seen that one yet. He started his career in Banana Land with 18 pitches, and just like he started his inning as a quarterback, he's got all of them on his right, check that, his left arm, glove arm. And it's basically a playbook like quarterbacks have. That one bounced back to Wolf. Fires to second for one. Boy, he took his time. I don't think he could get a hold of the ball. It's because his hand was stuck on something dangling off his suspenders. Was a tailor-made double play if he could have unleashed the ball from his pants. No such luck. And now Bill Leroy and Vincent Chapman, a little duet dance, and Vincent's gonna take the rest away. It's a nice little something between pitches for the people. Okay, Vincent. Now we're back to playing Banana Ball. Ball in the hat, there goes the hat. Oh, close to a strike, second pitch, and it's a strike. He had 2 balls on him. The trickery, next level. Count 1-1. First pitch was a ball, second pitch was a strike. And under the legs, it's a beautiful one-hopper. Bill holds the frame. Chapman not buying what Leroy's selling. Holy moly. That one bounced up the middle and flipped to second in time. Kyle Ford grounds out. That'll do it for the inning. Matt Wolf with an eventful but scoreless top of the 7th. And here is Jesse Cole as he introduces yellow. 7th inning stretch.
Get your flashlight up in the air on your phone. It is time for a little yellow. Now we're all gonna sing together, 6,000 strong tonight. Let me hear you. Let me hear you say yellow. Keep it going, Banana Land. You guys look beautiful tonight. Let's keep singing, keep those flashlights going. And let me hear you say yellow. We love you so much, Kansas City. Thank you, Banana Nation. Now, in the Bananas score run, we are going to showdown. So let's get loud, Banana Nation.
You heard it from the man himself. Boy, chills going through me after yellow here in Kansas City for the first time. Ring dudes taking the dugouts, and it is all drawn up. 3, 4, 5 for the Bananas here. New man on the mound is Brett Baker. Kyle Lewig's tonight's starting pitcher, losing his jersey, getting the people going over on the third base side. Hey, I didn't realize you could see me up here. Nice. Kyle pumping it out. Colin Ledbetter on the other dugout. Couple beefy baseball boys to get the people going. Primed and ready to roll our final half inning of Banana Ball this evening. If the Bananas score a run, they will walk off the inning and tie this game at 3-3. We will head to showdowns. Remember, we don't start any innings under the 10-minute mark. If the Bananas cannot push a run across, the Monarchs will be victorious with a 3-2 win. As I mentioned, 3, 4, 5 in the Bananas lineup.
For your Bananas, he's a World Series winner right here in Kansas City. Number 28, Johnny Gold.
Not a bad guy to lead it off. 2013 World Series champ with the Red Sox, 2015 World Series champ with the Royals. Johnny Gomes, the DH, 0 for 2 on the night. Ground out and a pop out, and he's ahead in the count. Dan Oberst on deck, Andrew Don in the hole, and that one dots the low outside corner. Monarchs playing Gomes to pull. That one misses. Similar spot, but a smidge further out. Well, we will peel you here. That one scoots away, but there is no way Johnny Gomes is trying to steal first base. This man is here to swing the lumber. Now we are one bad one away from Johnny having to start a sprint. All 7 Monarchs will have to touch the ball before it's live if ball 4 is thrown. That one ends up grazing the bottom of the zone. Count full at 3-2. Payoff pitch, breaking ball. Whoa! Oh man, dots the low outside corner, according to Vincent Chapman. And Johnny Gomes struck out looking. Oh boy. Nanners have not been very happy with the calls from the home plate umpire, who is on their payroll. And now the rally will have to start with Dan Oberst, who skies that one down the right field line, and it's going to fall in play. And away from the dangerous hands of the fans. Can't win in Banana Ball. Guys have gloves on the field, fans in the stands. Although there's only 9 of them on the field as far as baseball players go. It's over 6,000 waiting to try and snag one all around the park. And that one misses low, and the Bananas first baseman with a 1-1 count. 3-year collegiate Banana, Dan Oberst, has bounced out to second and third, and he grounds that one to third. Across the diamond and in time. Gilberto Pena on the job, and the Nanners down to their final out. Donnie 1 for 1 on the day. Huge single in the 4th inning with 2 outs. Staved off the Monarchs scoring a point. It's the reason why the Bananas even have a chance to tie this game right now. That one lined back up the middle. Donnie baseball. Donnie Banana Ball at that. 2 seasons as a party animal in the books, and his first 2 at-bats were in the all-yellow unis. He's 2 for 2. The inning-winning run from the Nanners is on the base pads. Shortstop for the Nanners, Dalton Cornett, a fly out to center and a ground out to short. Takes that one for strike 1. And now Eric Burns is coming out. And he's got some words for Vincent Chapman. And Vincent's gonna call time. That's because Jacob Tested coming out here to pinch run. So Donnie 2 for 2 on the night. He's done all he can. Teston's got great wheels, did not attempt to steal throughout the Banana Ball World Tour, but he can run with the best of them. Count even at 1-1 on the pride of Pippa Passes, Kentucky, Dalton Cornett. Teston fakes a steal, and Dalton works ahead in the count 2-1. Bananas down to their final out, trying to push this game to tiebreaker showdowns. Brett Baker, one bad one, away from possibly tying this game. That one popped out towards the fans, could end it. Oh my gosh, that's the ball game. A fan makes a catch. She celebrates furiously, and the Monarchs win the first ever Challenger Series game 3-2. Boos raining down on the fan who made the play to end the ball game. A first in Banana Ball history. The third catch by a fan tonight. 2 of them against the Bananas. Whoa! Now we're saying the ball hit the ground. Is that fact? I don't know if that's true. But we're gonna say it is. Dalton Cornett's gonna get a second chance. The Monarchs were celebrating on the field. They're gonna have to retake their positions. This is madness. Oh my goodness. We didn't get it with our cameras, but I hope somebody out there got that play from my vantage point. From my vantage point, she didn't catch it cleanly. It kind of looked like she may have cushioned it in her blue hoodie. So it's possible it slipped through the hands, bounced, and came back into her hands. But I'm a little suspicious that that's the case. I don't know who made the ruling that she didn't make a clean catch, but it has been decided. So forget everything I just said about the first time a game's ended on a fan catch. Instead, it's going to be a 2-2 pitch coming here to Dalton Cornett. Oh, mamma mia. This is quite a scene here. Check that, a 3-2 pitch. It was a 3-1 offering. Dalton liked what he saw but couldn't square it up. Jacob Teston leads off first base. He's the inning-winning run. Payoff pitch coming to the Bananas shortstop. Backdoor breaking ball called, strike 3. The do-over is done again. The Monarchs win this one 3-2. Here's Jesse Cole.
Monarchs, a great game tonight. Let's give them a round of applause. And for hosting us here in Kansas City. A wonderful showmanship in banana ball. But now, fans, let's give a round of applause again for your Bananas who had some fun tonight. Thank you so much, Kansas City. We had so much fun with you guys. We love you. We're still going to keep the party going. Our entire players, cast, and characters will be outside in front of the main gate signing autographs and saying thank you for making tonight magical. We appreciate you guys. We love you, and we'll see you outside.
Well, hard for I've got Shark to the right of me here. Great DJ and PA announcer just said, seriously, man? But the guy knows we pay him, right? Vincent Chapman strikes out Johnny Gomes and Dalton Cornett looking on a pair of borderline calls in the most important inning in banana ball history. Well, that shows you that at least he is fair and balanced. Wow. And in Vincent's defense, both of them were very close pitches. And if I were Johnny and I were Dalton, easy to be a Monday morning quarterback, those are pitches you probably want to at least try and spoil and you know, take a look at something a little more definitively a ball before you let one go through the zone. A big congratulations to the Kansas City Monarchs. A grinder of a win as they celebrate on the first base side. We welcome you back up into the broadcast booth. Wowzer. What a first game of banana ball against another professional baseball team. I've been floored by what I saw tonight. The Monarchs came out hot, capital H-O-T hot. They scored 6 runs, 5 of them unearned because of an E5 in the first inning. Won the inning 6-0. Remember, it's banana ball, so you win an inning, you get a point. They were up 1-0. Not a great reward for the drubbing that they put on the board, but that's the game. They won the second inning 1-0. Third inning, the Bananas fought back. Bill Leroy with an RBI walk-off single down the third base line, scoring Jacob Teston. And then you have to fast forward to the 5th inning after a 1-1 fourth, so nobody got a point. In the 5th inning, it was Jacob Teston returning the favor, line drive single. He brought in Breland Almodovar, who did his weird like Jack Sparrow type run in. That's what I'm calling it. I'm happy to hear any other names for what that is. He had done it earlier in the game on his sprint to second base. So the Bananas, after 5 innings of banana ball, were locked in a 2-2 game with the Monarchs. Monarchs took the 6th inning. The Bananas were not happy with the calls from Vincent Chapman. It was a very, if there's anything that the Bananas could complain about all night, because you know you don't want sour grapes here. But if there's one legitimate gripe, it was that it looked like the check swing was like a It's like a 3/4 swing. Ends up being a walk, which means he gets to second. There's a sprint, and he was able to get there before all 7 Bananas defenders behind the pitcher and catcher could toss the ball around and get it there. Another sprint right after that, bang. Monarchs win the inning 1-0 just like that, and the Bananas not able to come through in the bottom of the 7th after Matt Wolf stranded runners on the corners in the top half of the frame. Johnny Gomes strikes out looking on a 3-2 curveball. Danny Oberst grounds out. Andrew Don has his second single and as many attempts, but then Dalton Cornett strikes out looking on a 3-2 breaking ball. Deja vu. So, what a heck of a game. Let's do it again tomorrow night, right? Why not? I think we should try this thing one more time. Same place, same time, 6 p.m. Central. 6 p.m. Central, we'll start the pregame up. 7 p.m. Central time here in Kansas City, Kansas, we'll have first pitch. And we'll see if the Bananas can even this Challenger Series at a game apiece. And then maybe we'll have to come back another time to try and straighten this thing out. A couple shout outs before I go off the air. A huge thank you to Davey, my first base cameraman. Emerson, my third base camera woman. Lexi, her first time ever holding a camera in her entire life. The girlfriend of Bananas catcher Bill Leroy, the mayor of Bananaland. She hopped on a camera for us because, you know, tough to find help here in KC. And she absolutely killed it on the high home camera. So, you know what? We might invite her back tomorrow night as well, although we will have another person on hand anyhow. It's a story for another night. But Lexi, thank you so much for your help. Can't say that enough. My unbelievable team up here in the booth. Well, shout out Nick Keldy first because the roaming camera is just unbelievable. Up here in the booth, Chad Reese, my incredible coordinating producer. There's the man pressing all the right buttons on the graphics and the replays, 2 jobs for the price of 1. And of course, Griffin Ellis, the technical director. There he goes, giving you all the best angles of every play throughout the entire night. Thank you to Jared Orton, the executive producer of Bananas TV. Thank you to the Kansas City Monarchs for being so gracious, having us come here to the middle of the country and get to put on this show and being so helpful with us setting up this broadcast and get to tap into some of their technology as well as most of ours. But it's a co-op type deal here, and we couldn't do it without you folks. So thank you to you guys. Thank you to my drone men. Kevin was on the sticks tonight flying the drone. Phenomenal views from the sky. It takes an army to put these puppies on, but it's a blast. Thank you to all of you for watching on YouTube and the No Filter Network. Hope to see you again tomorrow night. Like I said, 6 p.m. Central Time. The pregame will kick off 7 p.m. Central Time, first pitch. I'm Vico Scala saying see you tomorrow night. And if we don't see you tomorrow night, we'll see you later!